What are they doing?
I don't know what they're doing. It was obvious the song could have ended like 30 seconds ago. Butthole Surfers and Pepper, right? I like that song. I haven't heard it in a while. I forgot that it just kind of meanders at the end for a while.
They do that bad. Kiss had a song like that. It might have been Rock Bottom or something, but it's just the ending, and I love the song. It wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you guys doing?
It's like enough already. I want to hear the next songs. Yeah, wrap it up.
Finish.
Wrap it up. Let's go. Time's a-wasting.
I'm done with this song.
Good morning, everybody. It's me and Jim Norton, and I'm kind of mad. I wanted to watch the Emmys last night. Did you watch the Emmys?
No, I was going to, but I forgot they were on.
Oh, you forgot? We're so unprepared. Everyone is talking about the Emmys this morning, so maybe the guys could help us. I was ready to watch the Emmys, and then I get a text from my sister who's up from Florida. She was in New York for a wedding. She goes, "Hey, want to come over and with dessert?" I'm like, I mean, I was all settled and ready to watch.
Sunday?
What?
On a Sunday?
Well, she's up from Florida, so that's why I can't say no. If she was local, I would say, go fuck yourself. We're going to watch the Emmys. But if you don't see your sister a lot, and she's coming over with dessert, and all of a sudden the doorbell rings as it's the opening bit to the Emmys with Jeb Bush, which I did see. That was hilarious. Did you see the Jeb Bush open? Oh, it was very funny. Yeah, Jeb Bush actually finally showed that he has a personality. It's too bad he didn't show that when he was campaigning. I think people would have embraced him a little better. He wasn't as stiff. And then the doorbell rings, and they come over with dessert, and now we're catching up, and I'm just looking at the TV, knowing what I'm missing.
How was the dessert?
It was. I mean, I'm trying not to eat that stuff.
Did you have a little nibble?
Of course I did. Of course I did.
You said you probably weren't going to it. What was the one you snuck in there?
No, it was we made homemade banana splits. I'm like, how do you say no to that?
No, you can't.
I mean, my thing is keep it out of the house. I'm good, but if it's in the house, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So they come over with like 4 different ice creams, and I'm just getting madder. Like, why would you get mad at ice cream?
Yeah, I know.
Because I know I'm weak, and I'm gonna eat like a slob now.
Yeah.
Chocolate syrup, sprinkles, bananas, whipped cream. Ah, Christ.
Whenever desserts are in the house, I'm like Harvey Keitel at the end of bed. Like, I'm fucking awake!
Yeah.
I can't stop.
And then you're sitting there, you're just angrily putting it in your mouth because you know you can't stop yourself.
Oh, you're not kidding.
And then, I'm trying to take a peek. There's Louis Anderson. He's winning for baskets. And there's Amy Schumer in the front row. I'm like, what the fuck's going on with that piece of paper in her mouth? And, fuck, it was frustrating.
I heard she was very funny. Somebody texted me, and that's how I realized the Emmys were on.
Right.
I'm like, are you watching the Emmys? I'm like, no. And then she's like, oh, well, Louis Anderson won. Amy's been funny, and John Mayer is playing. Yeah. So that's how I knew. That was my Emmys update.
I'm starting to think Amy Schumer's really famous. They had her in the front row, dead center. I'm like, I think she's really famous now, this Amy Schumer. Yeah. I'm not sure, but I believe that's
she's
the
getting
spot.
There. She might cancel. I have her featuring in front of me today. I'm worried she's going to cancel.
Nice. She should do that. Old school. Did she win any Emmys last night, Eric? No.
Was she nominated?
Yes.
Oh, God. I saw her name popping up left and right as we were just babbling about nonsense in my apartment. I love my sister. I love her husband. I love my niece. But damn it, their timing was horrible. And then I'm thinking, maybe we could all just watch the Emmys together.
Amy Schumer lost to Key and Peele.
Oh, yeah, no, I know they won. I saw, and I also know that...
Did he just give me a plate? After my rant about my sister?
I'm sorry, do you want to talk about your bunt cake somewhere?
This fucking guy.
Wait, can we hear... I didn't even catch that. Can we hear that?
I'm sharing about my personal life and my grief, and this fucking asshole sits down and goes, Huff. Anyway,
I didn't even catch that. All right, Eric.
And it was banana split Sundays. Oh, that's right. You don't like sweet, right?
Well, I like bananas, yeah, but
but you don't like the sugary stuff.
Yes,
not a whole lot. No,
you don't like them as a dessert. You like them as a seat accoutrement.
This guy gives me
as a garnish.
All right, I want to hear that.
I'm an acknowledgement that I was just fucking spilling my guts out.
I want to hear you. I didn't even catch that.
All right. Maybe we could all just watch the Emmys together. What a dick. Whatever, dude. I got something to talk about that's way more important than your family drama.
Sorry about that.
And then they left like almost near the end. And then I'm like, now I'm tired. I was going to go to bed an hour earlier.
I mean, just... You said your sister was up visiting, so you can't do anything about that. But that's horrible to do anything on a Sunday. Because I have family that tries to do stuff. They're like, oh, let's have dinner at 5 o'clock. It's like, no, I got to go to work the next day. I don't want to do anything on a Sunday.
Well, the text, can I just, and then we certainly can move on. No worries. Then, all right, hold on. So a text comes in at 2:30. We want to come up for dessert. They showed up. When did the Emmys start? Because that's, I'm no joke.
8, they started at 8.
8. So I get the text at 2:30. They show up at 8 o'clock. We had plenty of time to do the dessert.
Too late.
Then we could have kind of spent some time together, and then I could get them the fuck out the door.
What they were trying to say is, we want to watch the Emmys in your palatial estate. Can we come up with dessert? Will that give us an excuse to get in?
Here?
Can we stay here?
How about they weren't even facing the TV? They took seats that were facing me as I'm facing the TV.
Entertain us.
Oh, fuck. And then they're sending me pictures of all the dessert places in my area. Some closed down. This one has too long of a line. And then they finally showed up for with the makings for the banana splits.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have.
I mean, yeah. But, I mean, when you do a morning radio, you kind of got to watch the Emmys, I think.
I forgot they were on. I literally had no idea. I had a bunch of stuff yesterday, and one of the things I had was a production meeting for the shoot that I'm doing, just for my special.
Yeah.
And I'm going there to the Gramercy Hotel, and there's fucking cops everywhere, because it's not far from where that bomb went off, where that dumpster thing. The roads are all, so I'm like, oh fuck, Obama must be around. So I go into the Gramercy Hotel, and literally he's going to eat directly across the street from us.
Who is?
Obama.
So it wasn't shut down because of the bomb investigation?
No, it was shut down. This is a couple blocks away. It was shut down because Obama was coming.
Wow.
And it was literally directly across the street was where he was going to get out of the limo. So I'm like, we got to watch this. But I was like, and then I was kind of like, oh, fuck it. So I was just sitting with my, I didn't stay in the room. I went to the other room because we had a production meeting.
Yeah.
And then I came out.
Yeah, that's right.
That's okay.
I'm getting excited. Sorry.
Yeah, they make you close the curtains. The Secret Service made you close the drapes in the establishment you're in. I don't know if legally they can do that. I think that they just kind of go in and go Secret Service and people go, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So people started peeking through, and I look out and I see one limo pull up, and there's two identical limos. And I didn't see him get out. And no one saw him get out.
Yeah.
But apparently he got out. None of us saw him get out. We're all sitting there looking. No one saw him get out. They locked the building down. No one could leave.
Right. Wait, you couldn't leave the building?
Couldn't leave the building.
That probably was the distraction. He probably came through the back. They do that when...
That's a great point.
When they go through the department stores or something like that, they have the whole motorcade in front so everybody's looking and everything, but they really have another part that goes through the back where he gets a person.
No one saw him get out. No one saw like a black head. You would know a black guy get out because it was just about 3 or 4 white people.
Yeah.
And then they line up the 2 limos. I think Iraq is right. I bet he got out and went in somewhere else.
Well, my theory is the guys that would do harm to a leader, let's just say in general, they must know that shit. If Eric knows that shit, the people that want to do harm know that crap.
They might, but don't forget, a lot of them are just, they're not like big like the Mossad would know, or, the CIA or the FBI, but like regular guys who are maniacs wouldn't know.
I bet he was in there before the motorcade showed up.
No, the security that comes with the motor. Don't be too conspiratorial. I'll bet you he got there Tuesday. Yeah. And I'll bet you he slept in the restaurant.
Yeah. It was probably
no, but I mean, I think within a reasonable amount of time that he was already there before the motorcade came up.
He probably came in a delivery truck right next to a pile of fish.
So he drove it up.
He was just in the back with the fish, and then pops out, and then they have the whole, show for everybody else out front of the restaurant.
It was pretty impressive, like to see it that close, but I was looking and we saw that limo pull up, and I would know President Obama, he did not get out of that limo.
Yeah.
So I think Eric's right. But the security was so fucking crazy. And I was getting annoyed. Even in the production meeting, I'm like, we can't leave this building.
Yeah.
I'm like, the fucking Secret Service can't do that. Like, they can tell you, don't go, they can't make you not leave a public building.
Of course.
So
how long did you have to wait for them to give you the all clear?
To be honest with you, I was really cranky about this because it was something weird about being told, but I wasn't going to be a dick. It's the president. I mean, I'm not going to be a fucking asshole. So we finish the meeting and we're going to leave, and I see a Secret Service guy. I'm like, how long we expect it to stay here? He goes, well, I'm like, look, I want to leave. And he goes, where are you going? And I'm like, I want to leave. Because it was time for me to leave.
Yeah.
And then he goes, all right, hold on. They bring another Secret Service guy in, and there was a bunch of people wanting to leave by this point because he was already in the restaurant. And what they do when you're a dick customer and you want to get out is they slowly walk like 5 or 6 of you out, take you to the corner, wrapped around the corner. No people were allowed. It was locked down. And then when they wanted to bring hotel guests in, because it was the Gramercy Hotel, they walk like 10 or 15 guests at a time in. It's a real operation, but I didn't want to make their lives any harder. But obviously, he was in the restaurant already. It wasn't like as he was getting out of the car.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to fucking sit there until he's finished with his dinner.
Of course.
So it was an amazing, and I was filming this is what a loser I am. I'm on fucking 23rd Street last night. And I have my phone because we see the procession going to leave. Annie Letterman came back from LA, so we were going to go to dinner. And as we see the motorcade blockades and stuff, so I'm like, fuck it, he's going to come by, let's stand here. So we're watching, and I'm filming, and I'm doing chip on my thing, and it shuts off before the motorcade gets there, because I was going to, like, here comes the president, and then as the cars come, I was going to turn the camera on chip, and then just miss the whole motorcade and wreck it for everyone. I was on Facebook Live, and the fucking thing, I was annoying people. It would have been a glorious video, but it crapped out like 2 minutes before the motorcade.
Sucks. That's hilarious.
I was so annoyed.
That's very funny.
But it's an awe-inspiring thing to watch him go by.
Dude, I've done it 3 times. I did it for President Bush in Arizona and twice with Obama in New York, and it makes everyone giddy.
Yeah.
Even if you're not, in this case, let's say an Obama fan, because I saw people on the street, oh, what the fuck, Obama's coming, and everyone's just waiting around. And when that whole procession, oh my God, comes flying by, everyone changes their tune. They're like little kids again. They get so excited. You felt the energy, right?
Absolutely, you feel it. Just the amount of, and again, not seeing it all, because it was like in like an Irving Plaza type area. Like, it was like, it's the end of Lexington Avenue, so there's not a whole giant lead up to it. You just kind of, you make a left and you're there. So he probably did sneak in an SUV or something. Maybe in areas like that. Because I thought it was odd that they didn't have a tent erected. When they're closing the curtains, I was annoyed. I'm like, why don't they just have a fucking tent?
Yeah, they usually put all sorts of stuff up.
So they
covering.
So maybe he came in the backside or something.
These presidents now come and go out of these buildings, and they make these tunnels where you don't even know exactly where he is as he.
Yeah, if you're going to take a shot, you're going to have to get lucky because you'll
have to totally guess it.
You have to guess it.
But you think Obama? So everyone is inconvenienced, including yourself. As a man, as just a human being, do you think he gives a fuck that wherever he goes, like everyone is going to be inconvenienced?
No, I guess those guys understand. Even I don't get mad at that. Like, there was one guy who was so funny, he was beeping. and I'm like, it was in the background. It's in the video somewhere. Oh, that guy was the worst. But he didn't know he was being Facebooked, so I didn't want to, the fucking the guy's honking, and I'm almost like, even I, who enjoy a good honk,
of course,
would not beep when you see this. Like when you see the police cars blocking
the motorcade,
not the motorcade, but the mess before it.
Gotcha. Okay,
they shut everything down. Say 6 minutes before it goes through. 3 cop cars are across. You know how I knew he was in the area? Because when you're walking by, there's 2 giant cement trucks blocking. They do that so car bombers can't drive through.
Trucks, yeah.
Yeah, like they're trucks filled with sand.
Yeah, it's quite impressive to see. But they now shut down a lot of blocks.
Yeah, 5-block radius.
When the president comes to town.
And I knew he was ready to leave because you could see the helicopters above him. There was 2 helicopters way up, and they just get positioned beforehand, I guess, so they can see if anybody's milling about behind the alley. I mean, those guys don't fucking miss anything.
Or some kind of maybe van that's going to, go for it.
Sure.
They'll see it, revving up.
It's interesting around here when he does Fallon that they do that same exact thing. So you see in the afternoon, all of a sudden they're putting out the big cement barricades, and the garbage trucks are coming in the wrong direction. Everything around Rockefeller Center is all blocked off. Like, you cannot get any vehicle anywhere near that place.
And the whole city's just in complete gridlock until he leaves.
Yep, and he's here for the UN.
Right.
Where's
he is he staying over there?
Don't know, but E-Rock said that, or maybe Travis said that we were in the restroom together, and you know how it is. After you come, you don't have to talk about it. It's awkward. And he said that there was helicopters around around Rockefeller Center. He might be in Midtown.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Those guys usually stay at the Waldorf, though, I think, because they had that underground...
The Waldorf Astoria?
Yeah, take me to the Waldorf.
Waldorf Astoria.
I think they stay there.
Yeah.
But who knows? Wherever he wants to stay.
It's cool, though. It's really cool to see the motorcade go by. Me and Voss saw it go by right outside this building one day. We were lucky because, we work here, and they shut down the street, but they can't, tell the people that they can't... Yeah, here it is. Look how many people are... There's no one out there. And it was me and Voss.
Is there any way that, I want to know, and again, I didn't want to make a yelling and screaming match, but can they tell you don't leave a building? I don't know if they can do that. They might be able to lock down the building he's going into.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be a wonderful argument.
He's not allowed in the lobby
guys.
when Howard walks by. I think they can tell you not to leave a building.
This guy's really making it hurt today. Yeah, but I was allowed on the street as Obama passed by.
That is true.
So I guess that means Howard's way more important than President Obama.
That's funny.
It happened again last week.
Did it really?
It happens, yes.
I've never been here when that's happened.
You got to come early because the whole thing is hilarious, and people get very, very nervous. Because I attempted to go through the door this time because he was just passing by, and this guy was freaking out like it's my job. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna get you fired over this nonsense that's going on around here.
Have you talked to the bosses about it? Couldn't you just ask Scott what's going on, or?
Yeah, they just doesn't want to see me in the morning. And all I was doing was saying hi. I wasn't even being my old dickish self. I was actually just being nice. I really was. And then when I realized he wasn't, going to say good morning back, then maybe I was a little obnoxious, but nothing too crazy.
So Scott said he just
he just doesn't want to deal with me. Oh, it's definitely because of me, which is so stupid. It's just that we were passing each other in the hallway, and I would say good morning, and to him and Ronnie. Ronnie has always been great to us. So whatever.
So that's true. But now, can they tell you? I would love to know the legality of that. I should ask Kenny. Because I'm wondering if they, again, and you don't want to make someone's, I'm not going to cause a scene. And I didn't have to leave at the very moment that he was pulling up. So I was like, all right, whatever. But, and I get for security, they want to protect this guy. So I'm not going to make the Secret Service life hard.
Right.
But I was a little annoyed that they can actually tell you to stay in a hotel across the street, without leaving.
I think officially they can't tell you to stay, but it would be such a hassle because then you're in an argument with the Secret Service guy, and then they would probably call the NYPD, and then the NYPD would be like, "Hey, Jimmy, man, I'm a huge fan, but please, for the love of God,
he was already in the restaurant getting.
By that point, he was.
At that point, they should be able, like they said, like you said, where they escort you to the side of the building and everything. You should be fine. When he's about ready to leave is when they can just say you're not going anywhere until he's in or out.
Are you an expert on this theory, Rock?
I watch a lot of shit on CNN.
Yeah. But I think they assume everyone's just going to obey because, it's pretty impressive. So
sure.
And then every once in a while you get like a Jim Norton or somebody, and then they're like, all right, we obviously can't keep this guy here, and we go to Plan C or whatever.
Well, but there was other people in the lobby of the hotel, and once you could see that the two limos were there, and it was so funny, you watch all these Secret Service milling about outside by the limo and stuff, and you knew that he was already in the restaurant. I'm like, they're backing it up, getting it ready to leave. It's a fascinating process to watch.
Yeah.
But I think they do all these weird things. I think E-Rock, I hate to keep saying E-Rock was right, but I really think that they do all these weird little distracting things, like the way they back certain things up and they prepare and they get certain things because they want you looking in a certain direction. It's like the master, the magicians who fucking will do misdirection.
Yeah, look over here, but I'm really doing it over here.
At one point, 10 firemen ran into the place. Jesus. So, I think they do that when he's there. Probably there was a kitchen too. It was I don't know. I'm in a Danny Meyer restaurant.
Probably because Obama lit a cigarette.
Yeah. They arrested him for smoking.
I believe he never stopped smoking, but they really don't show that. He's been very good about hiding his smoking over the years. There was something I was going to say about that. I bet you he's in one of many vehicles when the motorcade goes by. He doesn't have to be in the comfortable limo every single time. You'll see a police van, you'll see SUVs that have, then you'll see the motorcade, then you see just regular NYPD cars. I bet you he just picks one every once in a while and goes, all right, I'll be in this one today.
That's right.
And then the motorcade goes by and people just assume he's in the huge presidential limo every time. Maybe I'm just guessing at that. Maybe they wouldn't allow that.
No, they probably would. Yeah, they probably
because now that I think about it, the limo has the armor on it. What do they call it? The Beast or
it's bulletproof, and so did the other cars. I'm sure there must be another one of those SUVs that's got that he probably jumps in.
Oh, right. Okay, so it's equipped and
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Seinfeld did an episode with him for Comedians in Cars.
They only drove around the White House property, though. I didn't see it, but I heard they did that because the security, it would have been too much of a hassle to let Jerry drive around the most powerful guy on earth.
But it was pretty funny because they were trying to leave the property, and then a guard was like telling Jerry and the president,
did they do that? Funny.
It was pretty funny, actually.
They were showing clips in a montage of it on the Emmys, and Seinfeld was just saying how there's really, you see the camera, there's really no room for two people. You're like right next to each other because it's so slim. And the rest of the car is just bulletproof. It's all the padding and everything.
Wait,
in there.
They made his car bulletproof?
The limo.
Oh.
He's in the presidential limo with Obama, and they're like this next to each other because there's no room inside that thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that the inside of the limo? That's the inside of the limo? That's unimpressive?
It's very thin.
That's the inside.
That's what they were talking.
Oh my God!
Wow, that's how much bulletproof stuff they got on the sides. Huh?
Are they driving the limo there or something else?
No, that's
It'd be great if he was.
I thought he was.
No, then they got him in a Corvette Stingray, 1963 Corvette Stingray.
This is
Powder
why
blue.
Seinfeld's a funny fucking dude because they put them in this. His thing is to drive around, and they say you can't do that. He probably was like, well, and he goes, let's just make a thing of it.
Yeah,
and they fucking drive around slowly like children. That's really funny.
And then they got coffee in the shitty kitchen in the White House.
Oh, is that where they went?
You saw that, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen the episode. I just saw some of the clips from last night.
I would just assume the kitchen in the White House. I'm sure they have many different ones, but there's one. The one they went in was just okay. Yeah, look at this. And it's a Mr. Coffee.
Generic cookies.
I know. I would even eat cookies, though. If Obama was there, I'd have cookies with him. I would love to have cookies with Obama.
You know, would you wrap your arms and dunk in each other's coffee?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Seinfeld, I was watching the red carpet for the Emmys. That was before, Sis came by with the Banana Splits makings. He was talking about how in the White House, Obama can't turn down his own thermostat.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He was saying it on the red carpet. So basically, if the Obamas are too hot or too cold, they actually have to call somebody, and then they'll turn it down. From I wonder what that's about.
I don't know.
Why can't the president control his own
temperature? Right?
Temperature.
I don't know.
That's a little strange.
Did he win an Emmy, Seinfeld, for that thing?
I don't know.
He was nominated. I don't think he won anything.
For what, Webb? Well, who'll be there for Webb?
It wasn't nominated for Webb. There is no Webb category.
Oh, sorry, Travis.
You're getting scolded.
No, he's right, though. But
it's an award for television.
The disdain in his voice was correct. So did he win the Oscar? You're right. I'm a cunt.
No, I think he was nominated in the same category that John Oliver.
Yeah,
right. Okay, I know John won.
But to be fair to Jimmy, Seinfeld was confused on the red carpet because he's like, yeah, it's a web show, but I guess it's now just considered TV. So I guess they threw it all.
Yeah, you can. As long as you
now
nominate yourself, like Horace
Crackle
and
is a streaming network, so it counts now, just like Netflix and Amazon Prime.
They stream. Okay, I didn't know that.
So who won what last night? I know Louis Anderson won for baskets. That was huge.
I was happy just this morning to read that Game of Thrones won best drama. I thought they kind of got fucked for a while.
Yeah,
they would lose to awful shows.
They won last year.
The last 2 years. I meant for the second year in a row.
They won a lot of awards.
I know. I don't know what happened at the end.
Oh my God.
How did hold on a second. How did
Tambor won again for Transparent?
Yes, he should. Yeah, I was happy for that for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he already won.
Veep won for Outstanding Comedy Series.
Is that funny? I've never watched Veep.
They say it's great.
It is, Travis. Travis, you're biased.
She broke down
because you're a Seinfeld person.
She won again for like the 5th year in a row.
Well, you only like Seinfeld because you so much agree with Kramer's stuff on stage.
That's true. I liked it after it was over. I went back and watched it.
Did she break down crying?
Yeah, because
fucking baby.
Well, her dad died that Friday.
Kidding. Oh no!
Wait, he died when?
He died Friday.
Oh no!
And then she won on Sunday, and she started thanking everybody, and then started breaking down to.
How about you not go to the Emmys if your dad just died?
Well, that's something we can say.
What the fuck? Just show the picture that you're not there.
Or maybe you want to dedicate it to your dad if you won.
All right. right.
That's what she.
Do you know when my dad dies, he knows exactly where I won't be. That's when, I didn't know my dad died. Let's see this. That's terrible.
Yeah, it was definitely a moment. I saw this morning, not last night.
I'd like to dedicate this to my father, William Louis Dreyfus, who passed away on Friday. And I'm so glad that he liked Veep, because his opinion was the one that really mattered. Thank you.
Ugh, miserable. Let me just see that.
You okay?
Yes.
It was very sad.
Oh, it's miserable.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Makes you feel.
Oh, I don't want to cry watching that shit.
Oh my God, Jimmy's tearing a little bit. It is very sad. That's an uncomfortable moment for everybody.
I don't like that.
You didn't like that one? Jimmy, you okay?
I'm a woman. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Wait, why did that make you? I mean, obviously, but why did that make you tear up? It was sad.
Well, just because she was depressed. She was shaking. I was like, ugh.
I know. I think she probably should have stayed home. It's too fresh, right? No.
Plus, I'm crying knowing I'll never win one of those. Like, what is that? What is that thing they're handing her? Ugh.
That was one of the moments yesterday. And then Louis Anderson.
I'm happy for Louis.
First supporting actor in a comedy series. Yeah. We want to hear Louis? Louis was pretty good, too. All right. Pop this up.
I want to see the Kimmel thing with Jeb Bush as well.
It's pretty funny. I got to tell you.
Mom! We did it! I have not always been a very good man, but I play one hell of a woman. This is for my mom, Orizella Anderson, who I stole every nuance, shameful look, cruel look, loving look, passive-aggressive line. I really thank her.
There you go. That was nice.
Good for Louis.
John Oliver won Outstanding Variety Talk Series. Who else?
Patton Oswalt won.
Yeah.
Didn't he write? He won for writing for it. Was it for a Netflix stand-up special?
He was writing for a special.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was for officially Outstanding. Yeah, writing for a variety special. Yeah, that was good to see.
Good for him.
He lost his wife recently.
His brother wound up trending right as the Emmys were starting because
no, they were starting. But after,
right. The
what's
lady,
her face won for Transparent.
Transparent, and she said topple the patriarchy, and it just happened to cut to Patton smiling and clapping, and his brother going.
His brother
like
did a
that.
huge eye roll.
Yeah. And then it just blew up over the internet.
Who said tackle the patriarchy?
The writer-creator for Transparent.
All right. What happened?
So
Tackle the
she was
patriarchy?
in her speech. She was saying that the man being the
something with a T.
Yes, Eric.
The man being the head of the family is an outdated concept, and she's going into for transgender and gays and all this other stuff that this is the new family and then the patriarchy line, and it cuts and Matt Oswalt just rolls his eyes, and then it just started trending like crazy, and Patton scolding him on Twitter saying thanks for trending during the Emmys. And
oh wow, that's great.
Well, one of the problems with the show is because of, like, that attitude right there, topple the patriarchy.
Right.
It's like that becomes the agenda of the show. And as much as I love Jeffrey Tambor, he was great in the first season, I thought the entire show looked like it was made to like wreck what is the traditional American family ideal.
Right.
And that took away from, to me, what Jeffrey Tambor was doing. It was really, it was not a smart decision, because that's not how most transgender people come out.
Right.
With a whole family full of people who are doing quote-unquote untraditional things. They made it look less monumental.
And someone's got to say it. Not all of us want our dads, in a dress.
Yeah, some of us do.
I mean, I understand that's happening, and people are accepting, and I think that's I really do think that's great, but a lot of us don't want our dads in a dress. Right? Do you want your dad in a dress,
Never
Eric?
even thought about it.
What if your dad...
That would explain the tent in your pants right now.
You could say that, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
No interest.
Huh?
No interest in it.
I'd be bummed if my dad was in a dress.
Yeah, that'd be hard to take.
The show does
I would be
come off.
accepting, though. Trust me, I would. But I'd be like, what the fuck? I mean, you could say that now still, right? Or is that bad to say?
You can still say it. The show does come off very preachy. It's like whatever the norm is within a family unit is now all of a sudden it's like it can't be that way anymore. It has to be completely opposite for it to be acceptable now, at least based on that show.
By the way, having my dad in a dress would be really strange because we'd first of all have to find all his body parts that we donated to science, and then we'd have to put them back together in some weird way and then put a dress on him. So
like a Frankenstein.
Yeah, it would be a real fucking mess. I didn't mean I have to go backwards a second. I wasn't making fun of you for crying.
Oh, you could have. I didn't break down and cry. It's a little misty.
Yeah, but it was more that I've only seen that 2 times from you, so I was just surprised.
No, you can. You should.
I think it's nice to see that you're showing emotion because that was obviously a heavy moment in the Emmys.
I just felt bad for her because her paper was shaking.
Right.
I was like, oh, like she was just really sad as she was doing that.
Was her father sick or was it unexpected?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it.
I mean, she's 55, so the old man had to be probably 80.
Yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss had to go on Twitter and tell people to stop thinking that it was him.
Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah. They have the same last name. Oh, yeah.
So what were we just talking about before? Oh, transparent. Yeah, that to me is a flaw in it. It's like, it's well acted.
Right.
Maybe it's hard to keep a show going with just that, but to me, they put too many crazy things in there. It's like, oh, I get it. That's what this is.
Right. They didn't need all that crazy stuff in it. I haven't really seen the show, but I've read about it enough. There's just too much crazy in there.
Yeah,
you got enough. Relax. You're good.
It's you don't need all of this deconstruction because I didn't like her family in that. I don't like Tambra's family in it.
Right.
They're all good actors, but I don't like their characters at all. I don't enjoy them. I didn't enjoy watching them.
You think Jeffrey Tambor is going to come back on our show now?
No, he's in the building today.
He's in the building today?
He won't come back on.
Fuck.
I don't like if he does or doesn't. I mean, look, you can't come in here, and he's a brilliant actor. He's fucking brilliant.
Right.
But you can't come in here and break balls and be the dominating guy. Yo, shut up. Like, he was funny.
Yeah.
But then when you come back in again and we're teasing you, like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're fucking giving a sermon from the Mount? Stop it.
He was. We were just trying to have a little fun with him, that's all.
Yeah.
And then you get some of the seriousness out there as well. It was whatever.
He's a wonderful actor, but asking him how do you look in a dress is not. There's a way to take that and still have fun with it and still give a real answer.
Right.
You know, you don't have to act like you're not talking about how did you cure cancer.
Yeah.
You're playing a part as a
guy. Like if you're dressing as a woman for your role, I mean, I want to at least look good.
Yeah.
Is that bad to say?
Yeah, we're not. You know what it is? He's so used to sitting there with a small hors d'oeuvre at a fucking Hollywood after party, and that's how they talk. She's a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Now, we thought the same thing while we were watching. She really is.
Oh, God. You can't have a little fun with it?
Yeah, nobody asked that question. It wasn't like it was rude.
No, it wasn't.
Or being mean. It was just a fucking...
I know. I was following his lead. He, like you said...
I forgot Sandy Kane was in.
Yeah.
That might have wrecked things.
She didn't really help matters. Things get awkward with Jeffrey Tambor. I don't know. He's busting balls. And
was that the first one? Oh, no.
I don't know. A second. I don't know. Whatever. Where were we? So, where were we? Huh? Oh, yeah. Thank you. So this is the toppling of the Patriot.
Oh, yeah. Let's see this.
Yeah.
This TV show allows me to take my dreams about unlikable Jewish people, queer folk, trans folk, and make them the heroes. Thank you to the trans community for your lived lives. We need to stop violence against transgender women and topple the patriarchy. Topple the patriarchy!
Oh boy, the face she made was awful.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Whatever. I mean,
I guess in that moment, look, I've never been in a moment like that, obviously, but I imagine when you are, it's tempting to just say what you want to get out there.
But did you see Matt's face?
Yeah, that was very funny.
It was awesome. What does topple the patriarchy mean, even? There's just other ways to have
Men
a family?
aren't in charge of anything anymore, is what it is.
The idea that the man leads things.
Right.
Man, the man's not the,
There's other ways
the
to
head
look
of the
at
family.
it.
Man's not the breadwinner. Man's not anything anymore.
Man just sucks, I guess.
Pretty much.
That's shocking.
Except our new role, we just suck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you're a bunch of meek nothings.
Right. Why can't it be like, all right, we're coming up in the as far as what a family is, but it's okay if you still have a strong dad presence in your family. What's wrong with saying that?
It's just not the thing anymore. I mean, at least as far as...
I don't know why they can't say have a strong dad presence and accept this.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. They get a little annoying.
There's more ways to look at this. Okay, I could accept that, but then to kind of put the message out there that being a man and head of the household, that's just shit.
It's just weird when they're always saying, no, everything should be equal, everything should be compromised, and then they get to that point and they say, no, nothing's equal, nothing's on there. It either has to be this or it has to be that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you doing the show with us today?
I'm trying.
It's always a delight to have a young Eric seated.
I'm still mad at the fucking asshole. Here's the Jimmy Kimmel cold open. So he's running up to a limo.
Well, before you play, just so Jim knows, this is right after he did some with Julia Louis-Dreyfus for Veep. So she's in the back as the president there.
So they think he's trying to catch a ride to the Emmys.
Right.
But that would never happen. You wouldn't be allowed that close to the limo.
That's why you got to suspend disbelief.
Ooh. Oh. I like that.
Okay. Just saying, it wouldn't happen. Just look, there's no police car. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
They're in the front of the limo.
Actually, you do. You saw the real thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
I just didn't Facebook Live it properly.
What happened? Did it just turn off?
My battery was dying. I think that you need a certain amount of... I had 5% when I was done, so you might need more than 5% to operate Facebook Alive.
I enjoy the Facebook Live.
Yeah, Facebook Alive.
You're doing it more. I really like doing
love
it
it
as well. I got to get whatever.
I had over 1,000 people in the room. It was all fun. And then I flopped as usual. Damn battery. My iPhone is fucking... My iPhone is really... What's that?
Did you update?
No, I won't update. I won't do this update because you lose your fucking text messages in some of them. And I can't back my iPhone up. I've been trying to back my iPhone up for a month and it won't back up. So there's probably some fucking glitchy thing.
Right.
And I had video in here. And I tried taking 2 videos yesterday. I was doing a scene for something.
Right.
And it was really one of the better things. It was a rehearsal for something. And I did one of the better scenes I've done. That's kind of like why I'm an emotional wreck. And the guy who was directing and filmed it.
Right.
It was only just me and one person and him. And of course the film it didn't. He was just doing it for the rehearsal. Of course it didn't come out.
Ouch.
Neither video came out. I was so angry. I want to throw my phone into the sewer.
Is it the cold open for your special?
No.
Oh, okay.
I may just come out this year. I don't know yet.
What do you mean?
I mean, walk out on stage. Rephrase. I had to rephrase on the fly.
I was just going to say, I thought you already have. I don't know. I can't keep up with you.
Yeah, no, no, this was real.
What the fuck? Everyone stop breathing.
Who's raping you in this open?
You don't.
Sirius XM.
You should continue the cold opens. I mean, they're great. Or you just don't have one you like?
Yeah, like last year I didn't do one because I couldn't...
You didn't do one last year?
No, I did 2, and then I didn't do one. I may or may not this year. Again, I don't know what to do.
Right.
I mean, I'm debating. I have a couple ideas, but sometimes things are harder to pull off with people you want won't do it, can't do it, or you can't think of something funny enough to justify it. Like, I don't want to do it just to do it.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. Your phone. So what? He's supposed to update his phone and...
Yeah, you could do a bunch of new things with it.
Yeah, I hear that they're really annoying things, but it won't back. I want to back it up first.
Yeah.
So I have a backup that I can go to if I have to.
Right.
But it
Plug
won't.
it into your computer.
What's that?
Just plug it into your computer.
I was trying to Wi-Fi it.
No.
Just plug it into your computer.
Hardwire.
No, I know, dummy. That's how I do it. I don't use iCloud ever. I hate it.
You don't have to.
But backing up to my computer, it keeps saying not enough hard space on your computer to do this.
Oh, then
Right.
you're gonna
Have enough hard drive room.
But I have plenty of hard drive. How much hard drive room do you need? I've used, hold on, I'll tell you guys, because this is what people on radio world want to hear. How much? I'll tell you exactly how much.
A couple gigs free, you'll be fine.
Right, but I have like 70 gigs free on my fucking computer, and it's still giving me that bullshit message.
How big is your phone?
My phone, Travis almost got a really...
Travis.
Hold on.
How big?
Where is it? Under about?
Yeah, in general.
Hold on. It's 100. I have a capacity of 113 gigs or 120, whatever. There's 18 gigs available. So I've probably used 90, about 90 gigs.
About 90, yeah.
Okay, so you have 90 gigs and you're trying to back it up to
a 70
hard drive
gig
that has
computer.
70 gigs free.
Yeah, but you don't back up your entire fucking thing. Oh,
it does. Your pictures, your videos. It's doing a full backup.
But wait a minute. It doesn't back up things that are already backed up. So it's not putting 90 new gigs on my fucking computer. See,
Nobody probably needs that for temporary space.
I wondered that, and someone told me, the guy on the phone goes, no, you don't, but Jonathan had the same problem.
I keep a clean hard drive, so I never had that problem.
Do you really?
Yes, of course I do.
Well, you can afford to do that. So if you do you need as much space that you're going to be backing up? Does it take it all and place it there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. At least your phone's not going to explode.
No, I know. On the planes, they won't let you fucking plug those Galaxies in.
I go to sleep and I just stare at my phone on the windowsill, hoping it's not going to set my apartment on fire.
Why don't you put it in a metal thing? Plug it in, but put it in something metal.
I actually turn it off at night now. I don't trust it, but I love the phone so much. I refuse to be without. They're saying it happens mostly with the notes, though, right?
Yeah.
Not the regular.
It's only the note.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, they say they're going to stop. They have a weird thing where they're fueled by gas. And they think that's no good anymore. There's a little thing that you pour gas into, and they're like, this is just not practical.
A wee little funnel.
What?
All right, so here's Jimmy Kimmel trying to jump into the bit. What was the Veep limo, I guess, because the bit was set up that way.
Right.
So he could get to the Emmys, and then we'll pick it up from here.
Thank you. You're a lifesaver. Thank you. Hey!
Jeb Bush.
Yeah, I'm in between jobs right now. You know you can make $12 an hour driving for Uber?
I did not know that, but that's great. I have to get downtown to the Emmys.
Are you nominated?
I am, yeah.
Wow. What's that like?
It's nice. It's nice.
You think you can win?
Well, there's a lot of competition, and probably not.
Well, here's what I know. If you run a positive campaign, the voters ultimately will make the right choice.
You know, it's funny you say that. My psychic...
Jimmy, that was a joke. Get out of the car. And shave that wig off your face, you godless Hollywood hippie. Jeb exclamation point.
That's pretty funny. The ending of that is really funny.
He pumps his fist. Jeb exclamation point, and then he goes
all right.
and peels out in the what looks like a presidential limo.
He should have said, "You're a pecker sucker."
Where was that guy during the
Facebook Live?
No, not Chip. He means Jeb Bush.
Where was that guy? That guy, he's showing some good personality there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wow.
What's going on with these bombings in New York City? The fuck?
I've been doing a lot of sets. Yeah, it was. That was. I don't know. I didn't hear it. I saw the helicopters and the mess, but.
And they're seeking a 28-year-old Ahmad Khan.
It's surprising.
Rahami.
Remember, folks, don't jump to conclusions.
Connection with the Manhattan bombing. They're seeking him. He's 28 years old. All right, so they're releasing the image of the suspect behind the New York City
Ahmad Khan Rahami. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be someone like a Bill Tetley. You never want to jump to conclusions.
I'll tell you this. De Blasio basically didn't want to say it was a terrorist attack. What is it then? What the fuck?
It's because de Blasio's fucking stupid.
They're being oversensitive.
Of course they are.
I mean, a bomb goes off and 20, how many people? 29 and something? 29 people injured, and you can't call it a terrorist act? Of course it is. What else is it?
Yeah, unless you want to make sure it's not just some college students doing shit, which the odds are it's not, but now
even
they
if it's
confirm
a college kid, that's still terror. Like, everyone was fucking scared out of their minds. Isn't that the definition of terror?
Yeah, I guess so.
But
I
guess
they were very choosy with their words. They were saying it wasn't an international terrorism.
What they're trying to do is not give ISIS credit because they're taking credit for it, even though, boy, ISIS really is reaching.
Yeah.
A dumpster bomb that hurts 29, like, come on.
Right.
You guys are really...
And then what? They had 5 more in Elizabeth, New Jersey this morning or late last night?
They found 5 in a garbage can. One detonated as the robot was trying to defuse them.
Yeah, I heard that audio this morning on the way in. FBI detains 5 people near Verrazano Bridge in possible connection to Chelsea bombing after pipe bomb cache find in New Jersey.
Part of this surveillance that they do where there's cameras everywhere. Everybody cries about Big Brother. And look, I get why that's a little invasive. But if they're not fucking with you, like I don't, as a citizen, don't give a shit.
Right.
It does help them find these guys, and they have video of these guys. So when they do shit like that, a lot of times now we have an image to go on.
Oh yeah, I have no problem with the cameras all over the place.
Are people still complaining? Like
no,
in
but in
cities,
general they do.
Complain about that?
In general, they're like, man, they're watching every move, and I'm like,
I think it was when they first popped up.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's saying anything.
But now
about
it's just
anymore.
like I think most people just accept it as a way of life. You just know when you leave your apartment, you're going to be on camera pretty much the entire time.
I saw something on the news with the Chelsea bombing on 23rd. They had cameras that they were looking for, but then they followed a whole system of cameras all the way up through 27th to track down the guy that they initially thought was a suspect. They didn't want to call him a suspect.
Was he or no?
They called him a person of interest at the time because they didn't want to say he was a suspect or had anything to do with it, but they were tracking this one guy, but they were talking about how they were going through all the camera systems down the what was it, 6th Avenue or something like that, and then they just went from camera to camera to camera to camera to find the guy.
Right.
Yeah, and they do that. That's what they do.
Nobody
now.
complains about it anymore.
You can't. No, but you've heard like these civil libertarians that think it's invasion of privacy when you're in public to be filmed. A lot of people say that. And I don't think it is. Like, if you're in public, it's like, I don't mind it. Because if I get piped over the head, you kind of want to know that the odds are they're going to find the guy running away.
Yeah, of course.
Could be your opening.
Me getting piped over the head. Yeah. Some guy bashing my brains in with a fucking hammer.
Wow. So that's where we're at. They're looking for this guy. I just said his name on the air, and I think that's the latest on it.
Yeah, they pulled over some people on the Verrazano.
Right.
And they were suspects, but I don't think they put out too much more about that one either.
Right. It was obviously a terrorist attack. It was obvious as soon as the news broke. It's just so stupid. Even if it's some just dumb college kid, he's still creating terror in the city. That's the definition.
A lot of security in the city now, coming through the tunnel and everything on the city end. You saw.
What did CNN edit out? Sorry, Iraq. I apologize. Can you go back one? Sorry, what were you saying? CNN edited something out about bombing?
Oh, did they really? Edits out Clinton reference to New York explosion as bombing. Why would they edit that out? What else was it?
Did they really?
I don't know. Let's see this.
Obviously, we need to do everything we can to support our first responders. Also to pray for the victims. We have to let this investigation unfold. We've been in touch with various officials, including the mayor's office in New York.
All right, they edited out the opening sentence.
Where can we see the opening sentence anywhere?
Is it? I don't. How
is it attached there? It's got to be attached.
I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna try to find it and play the. She's sounded like they woke her up from maybe a little sleeping pill or something.
Yeah, she was
very.
She was trying to be measured.
Yeah,
trying to be measured, even.
I think we could handle the truth, though. It was a terrorist attack. Just say it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you trying to keep from us? We're not stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why they won't just say it, but they don't. Unless it's just they don't want to make them look successful. And I don't know if it's the right thing or not. I don't know what to... Because I've always said they should say it. And then the other part is don't read the manifestos of people that do stuff like this.
Right.
So by almost... You don't want them lying, but by being dismissive of it, does it almost take away what they want?
Well, what else could it be if a bomb goes off in a dumpster?
Yeah.
What seriously, what else could it possibly be?
Let's see what it says.
What are you doing, Paul?
Looking.
Huh? Oh, okay. I thought you had it. No worries. I guess they supposedly edited out the first sentence of her.
That's bad if they did.
Of her spiel when she said it was a bombing or something like that.
That's really bad if they did.
Let me see this part. You want?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, let me hear this.
I've been briefed about the bombings in New York and New Jersey and the attack in Minnesota. Obviously, we need to do everything we can to support our first responders.
What the fuck is CNN doing?
I don't know. Now,
what the fuck are they doing?
Now, here's what CNN did.
Obviously, we need to do everything we can to support our first responders.
Wow.
They've started from right after it, yeah.
After Minnesota attacks and bombings. The fuck is CNN doing?
Can I at least play the other side? Did they do it for a timing thing?
No.
Nah, that's
okay.
an important thing.
All right.
The presidential candidate talking about
Yeah.
bombings and attacks.
Okay.
No way. That's an editorial decision. Unless it's only on this side. I would love to know how they did that.
Well, it's the CNN Twitter page that it's from.
That's from the CNN Twitter page?
The one with the edited out.
Right. So how could they have... I would love it. Are they responding as to why they are fucking editing out stuff like that?
No, of course not. They would never tell you why.
That's terrible.
They would never go down that road. I'm more concerned that she seems a bit sleepy. Like they had to wake her up and go, "Oh my God, you got to talk." Right?
Now let's see if the other networks cover that. Like, I mean, Fox will cover it, but will
maybe Fox,
MSNBC talk about it? Will some other ones?
No, of course not. Because they know they do the same exact thing. So
wow,
they're not going to call out one of their own, right?
How do you fucking edit that out?
Edits out Hillary's reference to New York City explosion as bombing. Oh my God, it was a bombing and it was a terrorist attack, and we're not stupid. So when you don't say it's a terrorist attack, we just get extremely annoyed. Blasio.
Is their reasoning is that they don't know that it was a bombing? There's like, because at any point they could have been a gas leak or
that's
all that
why
stuff they were speculating. So they're like, well, let's take bombing out of it because we don't 100% know if that's what it was.
She said it. They should leave it. Doesn't matter.
No, I agree.
Why.
But I'm saying is that they're thinking that we don't know for sure that it was a bombing. It was an explosion, but we don't know if it was a bombing.
That's dumb because someone, I mean, no offense, but someone like Hillary is being briefed on this immediately. So they tell her the facts. Yeah, it's a bomb in a dumpster. You know what I mean? She doesn't just jump on TV. Usually she's briefed on this stuff. All right, this is what we know from the NYPD, and they got way better connections than any of us, obviously. And they're going to tell her the truth.
Someone said to me on Twitter, Jimmy, you are full of shit on this one. Hyper-surveillance hasn't prevented one attack and is often abused. First of all, reuse the term full of shit. I'm not lying. That's just how I see it. And you're never going to know how much it's prevented. Right. There's no stat on things that don't get done, or people who are afraid to do it now because you know, and you don't know how many things have been stopped by people who have been surveilled and pulled over. How many things that cut off 3 steps before it would have happened.
Could you use the word thwarted?
Yeah, you don't know how many attacks that may have thwarted. Oh, emergency attack. I'm sorry, emergency alert. Apologize. Yeah. Ahmad Khan Romani, 28-year-old male. See media for pick. Calling
911.
Yeah, that's the guy we just...
on your
through the phone.
Good,
okay. So, they're not going to go on TV and tell you all the times they prevented something, right?
Yeah, no, and plus a lot of times you'll never know. But I mean, I don't like it because I think that everyone has to be surveilled. But just on the street stuff like that, where they can catch somebody walking away from an area, like those things really help. They get
They're probably catching this guy maybe because of the surveillance.
And there's other things they do, which I'm not saying because a cop. I mean, people may know they do, but there's one thing that the cops have now that they use, which is very, very effective in kind of figuring out where you are.
What is it?
It's in public.
Is it the bullet thing?
What's the bullet thing?
They got stuff set up where if they hear a gunshot, they know exactly through this new technology. They know exactly where it came from.
No.
Yeah,
I have not heard that.
Can you look that up? Because I'm sure there's a little more to it than my explanation. But there's some kind of something that is set up, and they have set it up in certain neighborhoods especially, and they could figure out the angles and stuff by the sound, and they know pretty much where the shots were fired from.
And then someone said they were giving it. CNN edited it because Hillary bashed Trump for calling it a bombing.
Yeah, that was the thing. Trump spoke earlier, and he spoke about it being a bomb, and then she came on after and said, "Well, we have to wait and figure it out first."
Oh, so then maybe. I don't understand these fucking people. They're all, at least Trump said it.
Yeah, that's what I do like about Trump, you know.
Wasn't he wrong about one, though? Didn't he come right out and say one was a terrorist attack? And it wasn't? What was the one he said was, but wasn't?
I don't know.
Am I incorrect? I thought he did. But again, at least he comes out and says it.
I don't remember that being the case. But what about Obama finally admitting that, Trump admitting that Obama was born in America?
Yeah, that was a brilliant media coup. The fact that he did all this stuff beforehand and then just said it at the end.
He worked that angle for 5 years.
Even though I think it was Hillary's campaign that first came out with that.
That's what they're saying. And then Trump went with it and was all about it for 5 years, and then just casually said, yes, okay, he was born in America. Crime tech that spots gunshots. See?
Shot spotter.
It's
Shot spotter.
It's called shot spotter.
That was originally a term in porn.
Go back to that. Let me read the slug lines. Shop spot. Where were you? You got to go back to where... okay. Shot spotter. Police can figure out exactly where a gun was fired, and they can do that faster than a panicky person's fingers can dial 911. That's pretty impressive technology?
Yeah.
And then you got something else they got, Jimmy?
Yeah, it's not even. I think that's what you just said. That one's more impressive.
Yeah.
It's just the way they can track your license plate and stuff like that, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So if they know what your car is, they can kind of figure out where you might be.
Right. Interesting. What else about the Emmys? I think we pretty much did it. The People versus O.J. Simpson won a lot of stuff.
Bill Cosby joke.
Oh, yeah, this was good, too. Play this for Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4-time Emmy Award winner, Dr. Bill Cosby.
You see the crowd panicking, looking around?
Oh, my God.
He's not. Don't worry. He's not really here. I just wanted to see what you guys would do.
Good for Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, my God. That's ballsy.
Good for him, yeah.
That's a very ballsy move. And that's it for the Emmys, I guess. I noticed a lot of fucking famous people died this year. I'm like really famous people.
Well,
you saw the in memoriam.
Do you have Jimmy's joke after the in memoriam?
It's probably a home run. Oh, by the way, someone on Twitter, thank you, Ryan Kurtz. Trump was wrong about the Egyptian airline going down. He said it was a terrorist attack, but it appears that it wasn't. I think that was the one.
Yes, that was the one.
So yeah, jumping the gun is also kind of stupid, but I guess I see both sides of it. Where you don't want to be PC and go, let's not offend, but you also want to make sure it is a bombing before you just jump out there.
Right. There are times it's pretty damn obvious, and you're still holding back saying it.
Like I got in trouble in the airport because I loudly was saying, "I hope there's no bombs around here."
Whoa! Watch out! This was a great version of Hallelujah, too. By the way, who did this?
Tori Kelly.
Yeah. Who is she?
She's a pop singer.
Are we supposed to know her?
I think she's still up and coming.
She seems more like a mom singer. You heard what I said?
We should play this going in a break, actually. It was really good.
I think we have the full. I don't think anybody has the full.
Yeah.
Really?
Because they play clips of the people who died from their TV shows and movies in and out of the song.
I saw that.
Man, really ruined the song.
But Kimmel came out at the end and he goes, man, how are we going to top this next year? But if we all come together, I think we can do it.
There were some big fucking names in this year's.
They gave Gary Shandling his own tribute, too.
Right, I saw that.
Separate from everything else.
Oh, did they?
Because of his two shows being so influential on the industry.
And Henry Winkler introed it.
No, that was Gary Marshall's.
No, that was for Gary Marshall. Jeffrey Tambor did.
But didn't Henry Winkler intro?
He introduced Gary Marshall, then it led into
Hallelujah. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Do they all know who Henry Winkler is at the Emmys?
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I don't know.
Nowadays, you don't know.
No, he's the most famous. That's what they said. Might be one of the most famous sitcom characters ever, if not the.
Pretty much number one.
Hey, remember the whole thumbs up? I used to love that when I was a boy. I would run around and going like, "Hey, I'm Funzy."
Funzy.
Like instead of Fonzie, I'm here to have fun and be cool. You know. Hey, Cunningham, bring me some laughter. Whatever it is they say, I don't know. Hey.
Just sucks that they don't let you applaud for who your favorite was during.
Of course.
I would actually clap if I was happy if they were dead. Good!
I would love to know who put a stop to that. There was some idiot that said, look, people are clapping a little harder for some.
Probably because the editors were getting nothing. Like, they had a big applause for someone, and then costumes designer, polite,
right,
one person.
But whatever, man. It was, it was pretty, it really pumped up that segment.
It did. You always wanted to see who got the big, because you knew Gene Wilder was going to get one.
Ali would have got a fucking huge one. Bill Tetley.
They had Al from, I forget his last name, from Happy Days.
Morinaro.
He had the Mickey ears and just going, but it was all silent. They didn't let him do his line.
Hey,
Vagoda.
I'm the Funds. You don't like Kirk?
No, I hate Kirk.
I didn't know we lost Dan Haggerty.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
Fucking bear ate him or something.
There was a few surprises in there.
Five-ish Finkel.
Oh, Fred Thompson, yeah. I interviewed him when I was wearing a dress.
Really?
For the Tonight Show, yeah.
That's right. I remember that.
I was doing their Kentucky Derby coverage in a delightful dress.
And we lost Lois Lane and
Jimmy
Olsen.
Yeah.
Lois Lane, not Lewis Lane.
Did I say Lois?
Yes.
Lois Lane? Jesus.
Lois Lane.
Lois Lane.
Oh, that's the Jeffrey Tambor reporter.
Right. Jesus. Of course, Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen both died at the same year.
From the original Superman.
Yeah, the TV show.
Wow, the same year. What happened to them?
I don't know. I think...
Did Dr. Spectorini kill him?
I think they were like mountain climbing.
He's not a bad guy. Isn't that a villain?
Should be now.
Yeah. Dr. Spectorini.
How old were they? They had to be
30, which was odd.
Oh, okay. I would say they were like 90.
Yeah, they have. That show was on when? The 50s?
Dude, that was like a long fucking time ago. How old were they? And they both died in the same year. That's a little strange. No?
I didn't know they died the same year.
Yeah, that was part of the whole in memoriam.
Now people are saying because Trump and his supporters say Hillary started birtherism is simply not true. It's amazing how you can get so many. You never know exactly what is the correct source. It's really hard to trace things back until you've seen the person say it.
He made it a huge thing. That's all I know.
Oh, he did. He was
all over the TV, all over the talk shows. Wouldn't let it go. There they are. They're McLaughlin. We lost McLaughlin.
Jimmy Kimmel kept blaming Mark Burnett for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because he created the Celebrity Apprentice.
That's funny. How was Larry David? I heard he was really good.
He was good.
He was
Being
great.
Larry David.
Hilarious.
Came out.
Oh, let's play it if it was hilarious.
It was, but I'm biased.
All right,
I could watch Larry David for 3 hours.
Of course.
Why don't you go do that?
No one's stopping you. Go ahead, play this.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! I'm presenting. I'm a presenter. You know, they called me a few weeks ago and asked me to do this, and I have never presented before, and I'm grossly incompetent at most things, but, you know, I'm thinking, how hard can it be? It requires 3 skills. You got to be able to open an envelope, read a few words, and most importantly, act like you're interested. Hey, come on. I go out on dates. Believe me, I not act like I'm interested. Nobody feigns interest like me. Tell me more about your niece. You say she enjoys tap dancing? Oh, that's fascinating. You must send me a video. And how's your cookie business? Is it true there's a shortage of chips?
What's that?
A chip crisis.
What's that?
You poor thing.
What's that?
And when do you suppose we'll have sex? I think my little presentation went quite well.
There you go. Did all right. All right. So that's it for Emmys. I think we did it.
Yeah, the rest are shows that one that you didn't watch. So, like Mr. Robot and
Chip Crisis. It's a new show.
Just superhero.
Chip Crisis. So everybody needs laughter and there's no one to be found. Then I show up. Fucking spread the laugh.
Spread the laugh.
Oh, there's sadness here. I wish Chipperson was in town.
So I didn't watch that show. Whatever. What other show?
Orphan Black 1.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Orphan Black. Who's that about?
It's about a girl who's cloned.
Oh.
Yeah?
She plays 5 different roles in the show.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's about time she won. 4 seasons in, and they finally acknowledge it. Patton Oswalt for his Netflix special.
Yeah, good for Patton.
He's trying to think something. Said Mr. Robot. That's a show you should start watching, though.
I only saw like the first 2 episodes. It was very good.
It is. Great. Second season's almost over.
Yeah.
Craig Robinson's in the second season.
Yeah.
He's amazing in it.
I'm going to watch Stranger Things. I'm watching Stranger Things.
Oh, you are?
I've watched the first 2 episodes of The Night Of.
I'm
going to watch more, but I've only watched the first 2. I wasn't
thrilled or blown away by it.
No, but I'll give it more chance.
I haven't seen that.
Well,
I thought it was just a show people were raving just because it was on
Stop
HBO.
itching yourself.
No.
Why are you all itchy?
Exactly.
Bug bites.
From what?
Ew.
Mosquitoes.
Bug bites.
In your
They're
backyard?
not. You get bed bugs, you creep.
It's when you go outside.
All
you get
bed
bit.
buggy.
You don't go outside.
I go outside.
Rolls around nude in the grass to scratch his back.
When do you go outside?
I go outside a lot.
You don't go outside.
I do
Stop
go outside.
already.
I have a dog. I walk it.
You're too busy watching your shows.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your programs.
You can watch them on your phone while you're outside.
Some salty treats, enjoying it.
What's your favorite salty
Bed buggy.
treat?
Snyder's pretzels.
Oh,
Still?
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the hard ones, the big hard ones?
Yeah.
A bag of Snyder's, I gotta be honest. Fucking some mustard to dip it in, and a bag of Snyder pretzels, and a Diet Coke. I would literally eat that until I shat on the sofa.
What's stopping you?
They are so
They're the
amazing.
best.
God damn it, I want a Snyder. Thank you, Kenny.
A little side note, when I worked at BAB out there on Long Island, they had a basement, and in the basement was boxes and boxes of Schneider's pretzels. I guess it was a sponsor back then. I'm trying to remember why they had so many.
Right.
I ate 2 or 3 bags a night during my night shift.
So good.
I can't eat them anymore.
Yeah.
So when you guys bring it up, I had this memory. It's sort of like when, you puke over a certain alcohol and you can't drink that alcohol anymore. For me, I can't have another Schneider's pretzel because I
Schneider's
have so
pretzels.
many.
That's when they walk in. Hey, Miss Romano.
Cigarettes wrapped up on the sleeve.
I remember them being delicious.
They're the best.
I ate way too many. Every flavor you could imagine. I cannot stomach them anymore.
I went to the factory. I took the tour.
You took a pretzel tour?
Jesus, who the fuck goes to the Snyder's factory and where is it?
It's a lot of fun. It's in Pennsylvania.
Don't say it's a lot of fun.
I'd go.
It is.
I'd go.
I went there and then I went to the Utz factory, which was.
I don't know whether right now I really love you or really hate you. I can't decide.
Let's do a road trip. I'm sure you'll love it.
I would actually. How far apart is Utz and Snyder's?
They're not that far from each other.
I would hope not. They probably use the same dough.
What? One's a potato, one's dough.
But what makes
potato chips?
Oh, I thought they were both pretzels. Doesn't Snyder?
Oh yeah, it does make pretzels, but they're known for potato
chips. They're more
chips.
known for
and
their
cheese
potato
balls.
chips.
Ooh,
yeah.
They should get that fixed.
What makes the pretzel tour so fun?
Just something to do, and they have their own store.
This is where we roll them, so the rods, and we make the little eyeglass-looking ones over there. Because if we put the eyeglass ones in here, they'd all be like little pretzel circles. Oh, everybody laughs in the tour.
Oh, my God.
How far is it from here?
Maybe
in kilometers.
Maybe 2 hours.
They give you free samples?
You get free samples. Then they have their store at the end of the tour there, where they have a lot of their products. Some you can't get at certain places. Some exclusive just to the factory.
You know what? I'm going to bring somebody. I don't know who. I will go on a tour with Rock, but we should bring I want to bring a lady friend too.
Sure.
I want it to be like a double date to the Snyder's pretzel thing. We have to get a nice hotel room for the night.
I think we could do a day trip.
I would like that. Oh, you think come back the same day?
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin.
We're on. What do you think we're doing? We got headphones on.
Kevin walks in with just a baggie like a homeless person.
Yeah. You got an umbrella?
Yeah, it's raining.
It's bad out.
You're not an umbrella guy, I thought.
I know, but
I'm not an umbrella guy. I thought Kevin Brennan wasn't an umbrella guy.
I brought one. Even my feet are soaked.
I just run from whatever to whatever.
From the car to the car.
No, I walk around.
I have a question for Kenny before we go to break. Kenny, I was asking about the Secret Service legality. Can they stop you from leaving a hotel across the street when it's got nothing? It's a public place like that?
The area is locked down whenever he's on the move.
But what is like? And it wasn't when he was getting out. But what is the lockdown legality? Are they allowed to do it, or they just rely on people going? All right, it's the president.
It's a matter of national security.
Okay, so they can keep you from leaving a hotel.
Wow, that
but it's
sucks.
only for a few minutes, 5 or 10 minutes till he passes by.
No, this was more than that. They said for people were like for a half hour they couldn't leave, and I'm like that. It didn't bother me that long. For me, it was just like the last minute. I came out after he was already in the thing. But are they allowed to legally say you can't leave? Maybe national security is what the they use. Okay.
The area's locked down. It's locked down. I don't know what the circumstances is that it was a half hour, but there wasn't a back door that they could let you out.
Well, that's what I admit. This is where my annoyance started. One of the guys, the bartenders, walked by, and I'm like, "Where can we leave from?" I was asking it really about going out the back door. He's like, "Oh, you can't leave." He's like, Secret Service. I'm like, well, is there a back? There's got to be a fucking back exit we can leave through.
Yeah, let's work
has nothing
this out.
to do with where he's going.
Yeah, there's, they put up all the bicycle racks to line the streets.
Oh, yeah, they were up. I get all that. And I get when he's coming out of the car. Like, I understand why you can't be moseying around or standing across the street. But, like, once he's in, what's the...
Well, everything's tented, too. They put up pipe and drape.
There was none of that. That's what annoyed me. It's like, why don't you guys just put up the fucking the drapes for the guy?
So maybe that was the reason right there.
Yeah, I mean, New York,
Maybe
they
that was
put
the
up
reason.
those concrete barricades. They filled the sanitation trucks up with sand.
Well, that's how I knew he was in the area. Kevin, we're talking about Obama. We saw Obama's motorcade was right across the street from me. Is where he got out of the car.
When?
Last night, but I didn't see him get out of the car. So and according to Iraq, who worked for the Secret Service briefly, he said that the president will exit into another back exit, and I think he's right. Okay. I didn't ruin the show. Just asking, Kenny.
Well, we take a break so we could eat and stuff.
Yeah, I'm starving. Where's my other coffee? The guy didn't bring it.
I want another coffee. I just decided.
Okay.
Is the intern here?
We'll go get you coffee.
Yeah, let's get some coffee going.
Okay.
You want some coffee, Kevin Brennan?
No.
I see you got some.
I want a medium, cold brew.
I see you got tea over there.
I got everything. I got my umbrella. I got my tea. I got my water.
You don't need.
I'm not late, am I? You guys are looking at me like I'm charade late.
No.
You just walked in.
What time were you supposed to be here?
Yeah, what time were you supposed to be here?
8 o'clock.
What time
then you're
I clocked in. That's why I'm late. I clocked in.
You're fine.
Get it? Because I'm not getting paid.
Oh, awkward. I could get you a coffee at least.
No, okay.
You sure? I'll get you anything you want from Starbucks.
A donut.
You want a donut?
Yeah, like a donut.
You were at Dunkin' Donuts. Why didn't you get your own donut?
I didn't think I was going to need a donut. But if you guys are going out, give me like a tasty, sweet roll.
Remember, GH, he used to bring a box of Munchkins. Now he just brings one tea for himself.
What happened? We're past that? We're past that?
Well, I knew Roland wasn't here, so I knew the donuts would just
right.
fall to the wayside.
Can we talk about my new favorite person after the break?
Sure.
Corey Feldman.
I was hoping it wasn't Hitler.
Corey, anyone else see this shit?
I couldn't get.
I've seen it 5 or 6 times.
First of all, why they let him on the Today Show?
I don't know, but
it was the later hours of the Today Show.
Like
it wasn't
10:30.
It wasn't the.
Oh boy,
the key 7 and 9
in that outfit. He looked like the young emperor. This is the prequel.
He cannot stop trying to be Michael Jackson.
He's just being weird. But
is this song good?
But I thought he was dead, so he's not doing that bad. Because I like
Corey Haim died.
He's doing good. He's a voice of some animation on Nickelodeon, so he's still working.
Look,
he works.
Like anyone else, the first time I saw it, I was laughing hysterically.
Yeah, and then you get depressed.
No, and then by the 5th time, I'm starting to think this song is a bit catchy.
Oh,
I know it's.
But he's apparently all sad now because of the backlash.
Of what? Of his performance?
I saw.
What do you expect?
He was crying somewhere on some interview.
The poor dear.
Well, let's find the crying because that's terrific. All right, we'll do the whole thing when we get back. Kevin Brennan's here. Yeah, what are you promoting, Kevin?
We'll do it when we come back when people are focused.
All right.
You don't know how radio works, do you?
Well, let
me explain.
I'm in San Antonio, October 20 through 23rd, and I'm at McGuire's the first weekend in November. And my podcast, Misery Loves Company, is kicking ass.
Let me explain this to you. Really, people are still holding on to every word we're saying. As soon as we go to break, they go somewhere else.
Really?
Yeah, they don't sit through commercials. That's stupid. So then they go to all these other channels, and by the time we come back, they slowly start migrating back to our show. So you want to hit him with the plug before the break, my friend.
Yeah, I gotta complain about plugging, by the way. You guys fucked me last week, by the way, so
Lucky
we'll talk
you.
about that when we come back.
That was unintentional.
Yeah, but seriously, you fucking asked me to...
That was unintentional.
It was unintentional?
Yes.
What happened?
We invited him, and then...
No, he asked me Saturday night, like, when I'm doing spots, can you do Tuesday? I go, yeah, I'm doing Tuesday. I'll do Tuesday because we're doing a live podcast Tuesday.
What happened?
And then Monday, Roland goes, can you do Thursday? I go, no, I can't do fucking Thursday because my podcast is on Tuesday. We're trying to sell some tickets.
What happened? There was something
Robert Kelly happened.
No, but you could be on with Robert
No,
Kelly.
and then I looked to see who was on, Robert Kelly. So I asked Robert, I go, when did they ask you to come on? He goes, yesterday.
No, what was the problem with last week? There was
just
an issue.
that. It was just that.
'Cause we wouldn't just,
yeah, you would.
No, we wouldn't. You fuck.
With great pleasure, you would.
No.
I'm just one of your pawns. I'm not one of your fucking Vic Henley, Mark Norman pajama boys.
That's not true. You're a bishop. You're not a pawn. You're a bishop or a knight.
What was the issue last week?
It was nothing. I saw who was here.
There was an issue. I'll be honest with you. What was the issue?
I have no idea.
There was something.
It was my first day back. So.
Yeah, maybe it was his first day back, and he wanted somebody to hold his hand.
No, I can handle it. No, I never know who's coming in.
Who was in Tuesday?
Robert.
Bob Kelly.
And that was like
Mike Love of the Beach Boys.
Oh, right. So I got bumped. First of all, he probably came in at like 9:30.
So no, there was something. Was it something with Mike? There was something.
Hold on, it was Mike Love, and who was the other one? There was another guy who came in. Bobby Kelly, Mike Love, and I forget who else was on.
UFC guy.
Oh, Corey Garbrandt.
Oh, yeah, UFC
I didn't
guy.
know he was in either.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, just to plug, since we're being plug prostitutes, I will say that I have this Saturday I'll be for 2 shows in Toronto. The week after, I'm doing Nyack Levity Live. Those are my last dates before I shoot October 7th at the Lincoln Theater in Washington, D.C. I'm not sure if there's tickets available. We're doing general admission this time, so you don't get fucked by camera kills. So,
is that where? That's not where Lincoln got shot, right? The Lincoln
that's
Theater?
the Ford Theater.
Oh.
Yeah, they figured they would have at least renamed it after him.
They renamed it.
No.
I mean, the guy got shot there. Shouldn't they fucking give him a little prop?
Have you done the tour? It's pretty impressive.
No, I don't go down there.
You should do the tour of the Ford Theater.
Yeah,
and then
my kids get older, I'll take them down there.
Then you go across the street and you get to see where he died. They kept the bed and everything.
It's right there?
Right across the street, my friend. Or that's how I remember it. Very close.
Now that's worth going.
And then they kept the bed. It's never been messed with.
What?
How was the live podcast?
Yeah, the bed he died in. It's right there. You look over the
bed
velvet.
he died in at the theater?
No,
across the street. He ran across
the street. They're like, holy fuck, the president shot. So then they brought him
could you
to
imagine?
this home for whatever reason. I don't remember the whole story anymore. And then you go there, there's like a velvet rope so you can peek into the room and see where Lincoln died.
Could you imagine like how slow the news got out because there's no internet when Lincoln got shot? I mean, people probably like, what?
Yeah, probably.
Pony Express?
The other side of the country probably found out, what, a week later?
Still, just now. The podcast went great.
Good, man.
Live podcast.
So good.
We almost sold out.
Oh, good.
No thanks to Bobby Kelly. And then he didn't even fucking plug it.
Well,
he was on the fucking thing, and he owns our show or whatever. Well, and he didn't even plug it. And then I asked him, "Why didn't you plug it? You fucking bumped me."
Yeah.
He goes, "I forgot." You know how he giggles like a little girl when he fucking does something bad, like hee.
Was there a Mike Love issue? We felt like Mike was coming in?
I think it was a UFC guy, because then I realized, the UFC guy. Because I'm not in the UFC, and Barbara Kelly's in the UFC, right?
They wouldn't bump you for that, though.
No, I'm trying.
I think you just did it to fuck with me.
No.
You asked me to come in, and you're like, who can we fuck with? Who can we easily drop?
No.
I don't mind.
I'll write Roland.
We won't have...
I'm going to write Roland right now, okay?
We won't have people bump for no reason.
No. Trying to remember...
He won't remember.
Where was I Monday?
Why Kevin...
Aren't you flying back?
Australia?
Bumped.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I was flying back from Australia.
Week.
That's right.
I really don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just say because
I honestly don't know.
enjoy doing that.
I would like to give you an answer. I don't know. I just wrote Roland.
Was that my first day back, Tuesday?
It'd be stupid to book you and then say, go fuck yourself. So there was something going on. But I don't know what it was.
Oh, and then ask Roland about today's booking, too. Not you.
What happened?
We have Scott Bakula coming in, and I'm fine with it. But I'm not as familiar with his work, so I figured, okay, Opie's probably a fan. And then Opie says to me, like, you know Scott Bakula? Did you okay? And I'm like, no.
I looked at Jimmy like, I guess this is your booking, because I would have...
He's the guy from...
Quantum Leap?
Oh, right. He's a good... Wasn't he on Ray Romano's failed show?
He was.
Yep. And what else?
Ray probably wouldn't enjoy your
Star
phraseology.
Trek Enterprise.
Star Trek Enterprise.
He's in Behind the Candelabra.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
you told Tom Papa you did.
Yeah. Tom Papa won. Instead of Behind the Candelabra, they had to ask him to just gay it down a little. So Tom was over the top.
Boy, this guy's a natural. My God.
He's on Murphy Brown for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he works. He gets his free insurance.
He's on the latest CSI, I guess.
NCIS.
Or NCIS.
New Orleans.
He is?
NCIS
He's on that one?
New Orleans.
Yeah, they built it around him.
Oh, that's a good gig.
I guess Roland just decides who he wants to put in.
I just assumed Jimmy had some reason he wanted to talk to him.
What time's he coming?
10?
We're going to need that seat in a couple minutes.
I'm in the Larry King hot seat. Last time Sir Larry King was there, that was good.
And now you got Scott Bakula.
Yeah.
Or
not Bakula.
Scott
Want me to do the interview? I think I can say his name, Scott Bakula.
You want to do it?
Hello, Scott.
How about one-on-one, you and him? And me and Jimmy will go, get a cup of coffee or something.
Go downstairs.
Why not?
It's raining. You don't want to go downstairs.
All right.
My fucking shoes got wet. I was so annoyed.
Jim, that was 2 hours ago.
You're right, but they're still damp. I didn't think of it until he walked in and talked about the rain. They're like, oh, yeah, my feet are still damp. Keep your feet dry. Fucking platoon.
Why don't you guys just live super close to where you work?
Well, I do live fairly close, but we can't live in the fucking same building just to avoid rain.
This is a shitty area to actually live in.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I would love to live here.
I don't even know where the apartments are in this area. It all looks like businesses.
I don't need to see the Tonight Show every morning.
What?
It's Tonight Show's across the street.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You met the Today Show every morning?
No.
He met Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show. Yeah. I got it.
Have you been on Jimmy Fallon Show?
No, that's why I don't want to see it every morning.
I thought Leno was putting in the word for you, remember?
He did. He left me a message, but I haven't followed up and tried to do anything.
No, okay.
Yeah, he's going to do Leno a favor?
No, Leno said, I'll talk to Jimmy.
Yeah, but Fallon's not like
I'll
that.
talk to Fallon about you.
Fallon has Leno on all the time.
Huh?
Fallon has Leno on all the time.
No, but he's not going to put Jimmy on. I mean, Leno will just pretend he's doing a favor. You guys don't know how show business works yet? People just say they're going to do things?
Jay actually followed up a few days later and called me and left me a message. Yeah.
I take it all back.
We used to have Fallon on, and then he got moved down, and then he forgot all about us.
Did you see the Fallon-Trump interview?
No.
With the messing of the hair?
Yeah, I didn't see it. But they said he was terrible. They didn't ask him any, tough questions.
Well, they're mad.
He's not supposed to. It's the Tonight Show.
A lot of people are mad that...
Yeah, but you could throw him in, something political, you know?
Like what?
Like why are you, why are you pro-rape? Something like that.
Wow. Yes.
That would have been a great question.
No, I do a joke in my act. I go, women, you hate Trump, right? And they go, yeah. I go, why? Because he's pro-rape? Because everything he says gets so twisted.
Right.
Where he's like, no, he's pro-rape. He wants all women to get raped. What?
Let's see, Fallon. Let's Jimmy here. Oh, that's the messing up of the hair. I wanted to hear the
I'm almost glad he did that because I didn't know if I believed that hair was real or not.
Yeah, but why does he grow it really long like that?
Exactly.
There's some swooping still to cover up some shit.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
His KKK on his forehead. I mean, on his...
with the 666.
Ooh. All right, we got a break now.
Yes.
We got to eat and stuff. Kevin Brennan's here.
I thought you guys already took break. I would have waited. I can't believe I just barged in like a fucking Vic Henley.
Ooh. Nasty.
It's fire in there.
No, I know he's not here. Who canceled that I got called in?
Ooh, fire in those ones.
I can give you the list after the break.
Fax it to my assistant. He texted me at 10:30. I was ready to go to sleep.
On last week, and then I felt bad, and I'm like, we got to get Kevin on, and I don't know why you were bumped because I knew you wanted to promote that show. So Roland hasn't written back, so I guess he's hiding.
Probably sleeping.
He's hiding. I wrote trying to remember why Kevin was bumped last week.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see what Roland says.
I can't wait.
All right, we'll be back. Stay there. You hit the bridge going 120 miles an hour? Jesus, Paul.
Hey.
What was that about? Because we were going to talk about Snake River?
I'll get the clip up.
You know, Stuntman jumped Snake River Canyon and...
yes, no one cares.
That's right, yeah. Why doesn't anyone care?
I guess because I don't know.
Because the technology has changed where it's not as big of a deal or something?
You can do it with your iPhone now.
But he did it. He did the Evel Knievel jump over the weekend and no one cared.
Yeah, nobody gave a shit. I heard about it.
Was it on TV? Was it on the internet? Where was it?
I don't know. I think after that guy jumped out of the balloon, Felix Baumgarten or whatever,
right,
and he breaks the speed of sound, it's kind of hard to get psyched about anything.
Yeah, but that's...
How big is the Snake River?
It's it's over there. It's like a mile, I think.
Where is it, Colorado?
I want to say it's a mile across. Am I right?
My feet cold. Touch my feet. They're cold, right?
Why did you take...
I was sitting with this is like years ago. Me and Attell were sitting there talking to some waitresses.
Yeah.
And Attell goes, "My dick's so hard, touch it." I almost touched it. No, just because I'm like, how hard is it?
Yeah, I understand.
And I'm like, wait, and then I call myself. I'm like, no. So I had my brother touch it. One of my brothers.
See, but in that scenario, it doesn't seem like it was a gay thing. So I think you got to touch it.
As a buddy, that's your one chance to touch it and not be gay.
I think in that scenario, you touch it and no one would think that you're gay.
Yeah, and plus he don't have like he's not like a very, he has a small dick, so.
Attell?
Yeah, it's not like it's going to be like, oh my God, it's amazing.
Does Attell have a small dick?
Yeah.
How do you know he feel better? Because he's such a comic genius.
I know people that he's No, I know plenty of women he's fucked. They all say the same thing.
What's he packing, like 5.5?
Yeah, but he's wide and he always wants anal.
Really? Dave has a girthy cock that he loves to put in the shitter. Applause for Attell. Attaboy, Dave. I love him even more now.
Because I guess if you put it in the anal, then it seems bigger, right?
Yeah, Dave wants to hear ouch.
But you already said it's kind of wide.
Yeah, it's
Wouldn't
wide.
that be the ouch?
It's wide and short and, yeah.
That would be the ouch part.
Oh, wow. Little fire plug dick.
Whatever. Is that bad that I added him?
Well, what are you down him? You said he had a fucking fat dick that he sticks in assholes. You've raised his respect level.
He's a real man.
Small but fat.
He's a real man.
Small but fat.
Yeah, like
exactly. Put it in the anal.
He calls it the old Peter Dinklage.
That's how he's built, short and fat.
This show is getting weird. Jimmy took his socks off. They're just hanging off his microphone.
I'm trying to dry them.
Because he stepped in a puddle on the way. Who steps in puddles?
No. Well, dude, waiting for a cab. The fucking, my umbrella. Because I live in New York, I buy an umbrella that barely reaches my shoulders like a dumb cunt.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking trying to get a cab. I can't get one. I'm trying to
Why do you live somewhere where you got to take a cab? Why don't you live somewhere where you can walk?
Because in the city, it's hard to buy something. Like, I like my new place a lot, but I never would have been able to.
On the east side?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been able to afford it in Midtown at all.
This area is shitty to live in.
I thought, how about 42nd Street, all those high-rises?
Oh, that shit's high price.
Yeah, but since you're at the street, you're with a shitload of people. You can't move around. It's more about there's just too many people in this area.
Yeah, it's too many.
I mean, I could see him because you got kids, but he ain't got no kids that we know of.
No, but I also got to make sure I can afford it. I mean,
You can afford it. Trust me.
Not in Midtown. No, not the place I have in Midtown. No way. No way. I had to renovate the place I have. And it's a nice place, but if I did that in Midtown, I never, ever would have been able to do it.
Midtown's more expensive, I would assume, because it's so crowded and it's all touristy and stuff that it wouldn't be an ideal place
You know,
for
it's
people to
affordable
live.
now? 23rd Street and 6th Avenue.
No kidding.
Very affordable.
Oh, you're right.
Because the prices dropped over the weekend.
Safest place in New York right now.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you one thing.
It really is.
I'm going to Modell's right after I do this.
Gotta go to Moe's. I was when I was looking for apartments, I just on a lark, as we like to say, looked at a place on 5th Avenue. I knew I couldn't do it. And it was way more than I wanted to spend. And it wasn't even that nice because it would have had to be a gut renovation, but the views were stunning. Yeah. And it had like a rooftop deck.
At the park or downtown?
No, it was near the Empire State Building.
Oh.
Part of your view was blocked by this big vent, but you literally had like 1,000-foot roof deck. It was, and there was totally 3 balconies. I knew I couldn't, but I had to see it because while I was looking, the woman was willing to show it to me. The monthly fees, like in New York, you pay maintenance, you pay almost $9,000 a month in monthlies.
What?
That's before your mortgage.
Which goes to nothing. That's like for the people that don't live in New York City.
In monthlies.
That's like taking $9,000 and just throwing it out the window.
Yeah, that's for your maintenance and your door guys.
Well, you can write it off, right?
No, you can't really write that off
on your taxes.
Not really.
The taxes you can, but the maintenance, I don't know if you can or not.
I don't think the maintenance you could write off. They figured out a workaround with that crap too. They're always trying to figure it out.
Because you're competing against all these Wall Street pricks who get paid for nothing. And then they have they have piles of cash,
right?
So they had $9,000 to them. Is like, I don't give a shit.
That's nothing. So Jimmy's drying out his socks.
Yeah,
and
everybody's dick hard in this room.
And I also wrote down what you said. He just out of nowhere tells the boys, "You want a nice bag of cookies?"
Oh, you know what happened?
You want a nice bag of cookies.
Travis, do you want to relay what happened while you were? What kind of cookie are you eating?
It looked delicious.
I don't know. They were Paul's.
Oh.
It was a cinnamon. It was delicious.
Wait, you never got a bite in?
No, I got one.
Oh, so okay. I'll bite.
Where's my sweet roll, by the way?
It takes.
He's pointing at my dick.
I just like saying sweet roll because it's so gay to say.
And also,
sweet roll.
It makes you also sound like you're a black woman in 1941. Where my sweet rolls?
You sure
not a white guy snack?
You sure you have enough beverages over there, Kevin?
No, I get loaded up. I get ready to go because you know what I mean. Because Scott Bakula's coming. I got to be ready.
You got to be ready.
I'm going to be at the edge of my seat.
This is an opportunity for you.
Yeah, maybe I'll get an acting job.
Or,
Belvitas.
Or we'll move you up on the list around here, too. Move you up a couple spots. If you do well with the Scott.
If I help you out with him?
If you do well with the Scott Bakula interview,
right.
I promise I'll move you up 1 or 2.
So who am I ahead of then?
Oh, God.
Kurt Metzger?
Yeah, we haven't had Kurt on in a while.
I know.
Yeah, why am I dropping names you guys can bring in?
That's not a bad idea.
But then he get in trouble with the... Is he still on everybody's shit list?
No, he's okay. He's talking about it. He actually had a weird turnaround. Kurt, people are like, oh, Kurt's being a pussy. No, he's not. Kurt's a brutally honest guy. He just had a fucking change of the way he looks at certain things by actually talking.
Yeah.
There's certain things he hasn't said publicly that I guess he said to me, and it's like, well, he's being very genuine.
Right.
So this Belvita cookies look fucking delicious. Cinnamon brown sugar.
Ooh.
And Travis had one.
Yeah.
And in what is probably the best moment of the last 3 years in Jim Norton's life, I slapped it out of his hand onto the rug, and I couldn't be happier. And then Travis,
and that was the last one.
That was the last one. Well, no, it wasn't. Travis is like, "Hey, there was one. That was the last one." And I looked over and I saw it wasn't. Paul had one in front of him, which I immediately crunched under my mighty fist. I was a cookie destroying motherfucker.
And then he felt bad and said, "You guys want a nice bag of cookies?"
I felt bad because I wrecked their food. I'm like, "You guys want a bag of cookies?" I don't want to fuck them out of their snack.
Then he took his socks off.
Yeah, I did. I'll do anything for the fucking laugh. But
you got nice feet there, Jimmy. I'm not a foot guy, but
thank you very much. They're a little wider than I like.
Did you get them rubbed a lot by the Asian women?
No, I don't. I'm not mess with Asian women. But I had someone rubbing my feet.
Why don't you have anything going on underneath them?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like scaly and
yeah, because he doesn't work for a living. He's in radio. He doesn't work outside.
I'm in the gym 4 days a week, though,
Doing
up and
what?
down the steps on the old elliptical. And people have told me, not to be invasive, but I've been told that I have. Let's just say that there was a young lady and I were fooling around. And let's just say I was on my back with my legs up. Long story. Oof. And let's just say that she was licking my feet and saying what nice feet I had. I've had a few women tell me I had really nice feet. Do you have a foot fetish?
No, I just think someone licking your feet is sad that women will have to do that.
Touch his feet.
I already did, but I'd rather
the bottom.
I'd rather the bottom.
I'd rather
That's the bottom.
Oh my God, they're so soft.
I know they're creepy soft.
It's like my son's asshole down there. Not asshole, but you know what I mean. His backside.
Why are your feet so soft? Nobody's feet are that soft.
Because he doesn't work. He doesn't work. He takes a cab to fucking work.
Well, yeah, but you act like
even when he does the gym, it's inside the elliptical. It's inside. And
you
it's
act
moist.
like you act like you're a longshoreman. You're in the same business I'm in. Your feet are probably all rough and shit.
I still walk. I have a fucking homeless bag. I still walk places.
I walk too.
Do you let the athlete's foot just develop on your feet like me? I just let it develop.
I
let it develop, and then I get some sprays.
I won't put any product on.
Paul, touch my feet.
I spray it down, and then it goes away. But Jimmy,
he does have soft feet.
Feel the bottom.
Way too soft.
You obviously dry your feet and all that, so none of that fungus starts.
Always,
happening.
yeah.
I don't. I just go out. Whatever's going to start growing, there's a spray for it.
No, he changed. The nails though don't look as right though. The nail. I need a little bit of a. I gotta be honest. I need a petty. I've only gotten one petty in my life, and I need one.
Yeah, but once you started eating right, then you start caring about your body, right?
You know, I've always had, if you want to know, the Nortons, I was breastfed by my mother, and I've always had good skin. I've been very lucky with that.
Right.
I had a lot
You say, like, by my mother, like some people do it from some other lady in the neighborhood?
That's a good point. I probably didn't need to specify that. I'm just an asshole. But I've had massage therapists tell me that I have good skin. I've been very lucky.
You have very good skin. Do you have the corn chip toes, though?
What's that?
The corn chip toenails.
No, they're a little longer than they should be.
No, I mean, like, are they clear or are they corn chippy and thick? And
they're not bad. What do you think? You feel my toenail?
You know, it's the last time I'm fucking touching you.
Oh, stop it. He says that, but then all of a sudden his body tells a different story.
You couldn't help yourself, Kevin.
Of course not.
You couldn't help yourself.
He stuck in a long, loving
Yes, he did. I saw that.
My toes used to get really fucked up when I would
like
go
that, corn chip.
No, when I would go on the road because you take a shower in these filthy showers, especially at comedy condos.
Yeah.
My toes went bad. So now I wear flip-flops.
Well, I'm weird. When I'm in the fucking gym, I never walk barefoot through the gym. Ever. Even when I take it off and I let my fucking cock flop out mightily.
Yeah, speaking of that, I went to, the train's so crowded in the morning. I just wanted to, just one day as a test, just leave the tip of my dick out of my zipper.
Oh, that's good, Kevin.
No, just to see if anybody notices. It's not like my dick hanging out, but just to be like, just as an experiment.
It's not like everyone has a camera on him at all times. Yeah,
I need the publicity.
Dude, why are you bringing this in on the air? What the fuck are you doing? No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I got to clean my fucking hands because I got Norton skin all over them.
Oh, come on, stop it.
Can you give me a Sandy wipe?
What's the new intern's name? This your first day?
Yes.
I just want to say hello to him real quick. He banged his head.
He's all nervous.
I thought he was an intern.
Oh, he's an intern. And I said, is your
No
first
wonder
day?
that gag worked so good because he's his first day intern.
And he said hello.
His hands shaking, and then he just
Banged his head into the TV. Oh, the poor boy.
It's not good.
What's your name, young man?
I'm Connor.
Hi, Connor.
Where you go to school? NYU?
I went to Rutgers.
Oh,
cool.
Oh, look at you.
Connor. Ah, yes. All wet with seaweed.
Yeah.
Remember Connor?
Yes, we
It's an old school Connor Peterson joke. All right, and you go to school where?
I went to Rutgers.
You ever go to Stress Factory?
I did, actually. Yeah, I was there.
Where'd you see their boss or Norton?
It was. I just saw like some local dudes there. Like a classmate was there.
That was the only time you went to Stress Factory?
We know
Rutgers?
Cover was too much usually.
Yeah.
We know Vinny Brandt, though. We'll give you a discount.
So you want to be on radio?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you do. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, kind of.
You want to be behind the scenes?
Kind of, yeah. Obviously, on air, I'm all.
You do?
Yeah.
Now, I always wonder when I see guys in showbiz like holding a grip and all those off, like who wants to be in a fucking behind the scenes in show business? If you're going to be in show business,
you
be
might
in
as
show
well be
business.
up front, right?
Yeah,
They
make
front
the
center.
They make the money. A lot of those guys. Those
I know
unions,
it's steady
man.
work, but it's like you're just some dick holding a fucking rod.
You probably want to. Yeah, you might be right.
You might be
I don't get it.
Holding a rod.
You might be right.
And then and then Tom Papa. It's like.
What's wrong with Tom Papa?
No, I'm saying it'd be like one thing if it was like fucking Matt Damon, but you're like, and then these like no name fucking Scott Bakulas.
How come we don't like Tom Papa?
Do you got a question for Scott Bakula yet?
No, I'm trying to go in my memory bank.
I already know what I'm going to ask him.
No, he did that show. He did like one of that
Quantum
Comedy
Leap?
Central show. Remember? Quantum Leap. That was like the first big hit.
That's not a Comedy Central show.
I think it was. Wasn't it like the first hit show they had or something that had some...
Quantum Leap was on in the late 80s.
Well, that was like ahead of
NBC.
That was ahead of its time, wasn't it?
Dean
Quantum Leap?
Stockwell, sure.
It's the guy that changes lives, right?
Yeah.
I hope my feet don't wind up on Wiki Feet.
Why?
Do you ever see Wiki Feet?
I have
Hold
not.
on a second. I don't want to put these by your face, but let's just get this for Wiki Feet. Jim Norton's feet. Oh, look, I'll do the crunchies.
Have you touched his feet, though?
I don't have to. I can see they're really
No,
soft.
they're really soft.
Thanks,
like way
guys.
too soft.
Thanks,
There's no
guys.
callus on the where there's supposed to be a callus.
Travis, you want to come in here and give the old Tootsies a rub?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, he's putting his headphones on. He's going to stay a while.
Somebody's comfy.
He got real comfy.
Yeah, you can hear without the headphones.
Well, he wants to be a part of it. I understand. He's got the little thing in front of him. It's his first day.
It's the little tray.
Got my coffee tray.
Yeah.
Speaking of feet, did you see Steven Tyler's feet?
No.
That popped recently. Could you get a picture of Steven Tyler's feet? He was in a sandal very recently, and people are really grossed out.
Oh, they got bad feet, huh?
Well, it's not good. I think it's that first. It might be that first picture, unless he's hiding the toots. What is up with Steven Tyler's feet?
But you wonder why celebrities don't want to take photos of people?
There you go. Look at that.
Wow, that's a mess. He broke his toe. It looks broken.
It's way up in the air.
He has long toes.
On his right foot, his second toe in is way up in the air.
Oh, my God.
The fuck is that?
Those are terrible. It looks like 5 toes that were just tacked onto something.
And then,
Yeah, you shouldn't. That's when you can't really hide your age, those ugly feet. You know what I mean? Because they can... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It gives it away?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I know he's like trying to bang younger women, so keep your fucking shoes on, you old man.
He's got the nail polish on, too. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's really...
How do you feel about that, Kevin?
Well, I know Bobby Kelly does that. Doesn't he put does he get... He says he goes out and gets manicures and pedicures?
I go every once in a while myself, but I don't do the polish.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to.
Pedicure, there isn't one.
You're not supposed to get your feet fucking done.
Rubbed?
Yeah, you're
they
not
rub
supposed
them
to.
and they
Yeah, that's wrong.
They try to make them look like Jim Norton's feet. They're
wrong.
scrubbing all
First of all,
sorts of stuff away.
You guys talk about that, but your fans are not. Your
That's
fans
not true.
don't like
Our
that.
fans have feet.
Yeah, but they don't. They
A
don't.
lot of
get
them haven't seen them in a while, but they do have them.
No, but they don't like that kind of talk.
It's like you put your feet in a nice, like warm, like I don't know, like spa.
And then a lady
tub.
rubs them. An Asian lady rubs them.
Yeah, and then they put all sorts of like cream.
How much do you
and
tip
oil
her?
on
You
them.
tip her like a hand job place.
It's a nail place.
Yeah, but you tip them generously.
I guess.
Like she gave you pleasure.
It feels good. They give you a nice foot massage for like 15, 20 minutes while they're working on, your girl's nails, because you're not getting the What?
Are you going with your lady?
Yeah, and then she's getting her shit dried, and so I got more time to they can massage their feet for a while.
That's
I go every once in a while. It's nice.
Oh, he has crazy
That's
feet.
the bad part about being in a relationship.
Wait, is that his foot too?
Yeah, it's his toes just double
There.
over. He has a crazy foot.
Wouldn't you just cut off your toe at that point?
For balance, it might help to have it. And plus, if it doesn't hurt all the time, you know?
I would cut it off.
You don't even know if that's his feet, though, because it doesn't match.
It's his feet, because they showed the whole body shot, and now look.
Yeah, like they cross over, like they're.
Yeah, some creepy ass fucking feet and shit.
Yeah, that's some third world feet there.
That's some gnarly feet.
What's going on with Hillary Clinton's feet?
My wife has ugly feet.
Does she?
Yeah.
What size? I like
but
big
she's got
feet.
beautiful hands, but really ugly feet.
What size feet?
I don't know. I've never measured them. But
What's wrong with her feet that makes them
they're
really ugly?
they're all
twisted
fucking,
and shit?
No, she's got those bunions, and they're like one's the second toe is way bigger than the big toe.
I don't mind that, but I don't like a bunion. Or I don't mind the second toe poking out and being curious,
No, it's
seeing
not
the world.
poking out. It's like it wants to fucking leave the feet. Like it's really long, and then the toes north, so it just got really long, you know. So
The bunions kill it.
Yeah, and it was never attractive. Like she's got beautiful hands though. So if I ever saw her feet, I'd seen her feet early on, it probably would have been a deal breaker.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about feet.
I never did either, dude.
Never
I just
have.
started to like the last 2 years.
Somebody asked me one time, there was a woman at the comedy club, and he goes, Andrew Schultz, he goes, look at that woman's feet. And I go, yeah. He goes, you don't like feet? I go, not really. He goes, what are you, gay? I'm like, yeah, I'm gay because I don't like feet.
That's stupid.
I know feet are stupid. What do you do with feet?
That's
Nothing.
a dumb comment.
You walk around and help people.
But
That's what I do with mine. Spread joy.
No, but you can't even, you can't do anything sexual with feet. Like if
Sure
she
you
rubs
can.
your dick with her feet, that's not
You ever
good.
kick a vagina? They love it.
what do you think? Most guys don't give a fuck about feet?
I know
No.
your listeners don't
Huge.
care about feet. Even talking about feet is gay.
What are the
Huge
percentage of guys
fetish.
that care about feet?
I don't know, but they have wiki feet. Like it's a big fetish.
No, I understand the people that are into it. It's huge,
Yeah.
but I think the numbers are on me and Kevin's side, where most guys don't give a fuck about their feet.
I would say, I'm going to guess that 20 to 25% of men care about feet. I'm shocked by that.
Well,
That's a lot.
then I'm right. I'm saying
More don't, but I think
Yeah,
25% is pretty big.
All right.
Breasts are like, everyone, like, I'd say 80% care about breasts.
I don't give a fuck.
80?
Or 70%?
I say 98.
Oh.
I never understood the turn on of it.
No, they're not. It's just dumb. Like even when Rex Ryan got busted with the feet, it just made him look lame.
No, man, look cool as hell.
No, because you're not supposed to be into feet. You're
Cool
just
as
not
heck.
supposed to be.
Not true. All those dominating guys are.
What's making them lame is that they're 0-2.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what's
but
making
also like
Rex
if you're
Ryan lame.
first of all, if you get he was into his wife's feet. That's one thing. Is if you're into like somebody else's feet, but into your wife's feet, that's pathetic.
Maybe that's why you married her. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe he's like, he's a good submissive. What do you think? You have any fetishes, young man? Since you're just sitting there uncomfortably?
I'm just taking it in the show, man. I'm just taking it in the show.
How old are you?
22.
Are you a virgin?
No.
You look like you are. Anyway.
How old were you the first time you got laid?
My dad's listening right now.
Oh, cool.
I was 18.
18? That's a good age.
Oh my God, Dad can't hear that you lost your virginity at 18.
He's probably proud of you. He's probably lying to
No,
his
he's going to go home right now. It's like, do you hear? Like, there was like, wife was like, did you hear they asked him like when he lost his virginity? He said 18. That's great.
No, but he's probably lied to his dad when he was 14. Like, hey, Dad, I fucked that girl. And now he confessed that he lied. It wasn't a girl.
Where were you?
Where was I?
Yeah, where'd you lose it?
Backseat of my car at Brookdale Community College. In
Nice.
Monmouth County.
Monmouth
Who was the
County.
girl?
Thanks
Don't say her name, but who was it?
Thanks for letting us know the county.
My current girlfriend, actually.
Oh, your girl. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you're still with her?
Yeah.
That's sad.
All right, he's led a good life so far. Were you her first?
No.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's better. A little experience.
Is she attracted to the taped up glasses or?
No, that's new.
You literally look like you're auditioning for a part. He's got the thick masking tape on the right side.
Yeah, it was not a good move. I tried to put my contacts in, but it's way too early.
They don't even. That really is. They don't do that anymore.
Wow.
Nobody does. Tapes up the glasses.
No, that's
like
an old
Revenge
school.
of the
Last minute,
Nerds.
I had to see somehow. So
Yeah.
That's an old school
those were
move.
our opera glasses. This was one side.
All right. What's your name again?
Connor.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate you being here, and welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you.
There
you
goes
get
Connor.
Did you get the donuts?
Did I get the donut?
Don't yell at Connor. He's fucking first.
No,
guy.
he's doing radio with us instead
No,
of
I'm
getting
saying, did he get my? I was going to thank him for my donut, my sweet roll.
Yeah.
You bought
coffee,
it?
It's a coffee roll.
I don't know if I want that.
Yeah, it's the only thing they
Open
had
it up,
closest
make sure
to
it's
the
okay.
All right. I feel like I don't want to touch anything because Norton fucking.
Oh,
got his
please.
Dirty feet.
Why don't you rub your sweet roll on my foot?
Let's see what
For
this
good
looks
luck?
like.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Let me see.
It looks delicious.
It does look good.
Oh,
Thank you,
damn it, he
Connor.
moved it. Boy, was that was about to get a Norton heel put in it.
You're a smart man, Kevin.
No, I knew he was going to do it.
You were a half second away from a Jim Norton heel print in your fucking sweet roll.
I would have eaten it just to get sick and sue Sirius Satellite Radio.
You're a smart man. All right, where were we? So, feet. Hillary's feet.
Yeah, I guess people like them.
Really? They're becoming a thing?
Yeah, I don't
Her
know.
feet?
No.
Well, you got to find something on her. Her cankles. She's not a. You see her when she was interviewing about the explosion. She looked terrible on the plane. She looked like she was like they woke her up from a deep sleep.
That's what I said before you got on here. Looks like she was a little drowsy. Like maybe she
took some NyQuil.
I would assume she's on some kind of sleeping pill to get a good night's sleep, and then they have to wake her up because she's got to talk.
But she didn't have to talk. Where was she on the plane?
Oh, this guy is now all three incidents he's linked to. Okay, which we pretty much assumed. The bomber of
the same guy?
Chelsea, Elizabeth, and was it
at the beach?
And at the beach?
Seaside Heights?
Seaside Heights. Thank you, Kevin. So they're looking for this guy.
I can't believe it was an Arab guy, huh? With a fucking Arab facial hair?
Well, it's pretty surprising, yeah. You got the Snake River Canyon thing? Mm-hmm. So Evel Knievel tried this back in, what year would you say?
73, Wild World of Sports.
That was an amazing
74.
thing. And then his guys, like, fucking threw him under the bus and said that Evel was pretty much scared and pulled that brake immediately.
Oh, and he went into the water, right?
It wasn't a malfunction. They're like, no, we're pretty convinced that he fucking pulled the old breakaroo.
He did the old Scott Bakula?
He was like, fuck this. This isn't going to work. So this guy sets up the ramp and everything. It looks very similar to, Evel Knievel. And, God, like Jimmy said a few minutes ago, no one gave a shit.
No one cared. It's amazing.
There's no one there.
Yeah, but you can't do shit that people did 40 years ago and expect...
Wow, that really is a tremendous amount of thrust. There's 9 people with cell phones.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ.
There's literally, like 9 or 10 people there. That's it.
Wow. That's a smattering of applause.
Well, they wanted the guy to die. They wanted the guy. It's like those plane shows where they want the plane to crash.
It's the only reason you go see some of this stuff.
That's why they're clapping like, oh, that was great, because they wanted fucking death on their hands.
What's this wingsuit flyer hits the bridge?
This is what Paul was talking to us about right before we came back.
He had a camera on him?
120...
No, they're on the bridge, and they were supposed to shoot past the bridge and go...
Then why didn't they?
You'll see.
Oh, no.
What was that? I didn't even see it. What happened?
Everyone is so excited.
Oh, no.
What a thump. Wow, that's loud. Did the guy die or? Oh, no, I thought just his leg hit.
No, he died on impact at 120 miles per hour.
Oh, I misunderstood.
No, his leg blew off.
I thought the guy his leg hit the bridge and lost his leg, and he was the one who had... Okay, I misunderstood.
This guy died instantly.
Oh,
he probably never even knew what hit him. Oh, my God. Can you play that again? Everyone is so excited.
He is. Did he blow a piece of the bridge?
Oh, no.
Do you think he knew what hit him, or do you think it's instant?
Oh, God. No.
Well, it depends on where you hit. If your legs get severed at first...
That's true, I guess.
He said he died on impact.
Okay. He said that?
Oh, maybe being stopped.
Wait, what was that? That was not the Snake River
thing?
It's
those
wingsuits.
It's those wingsuits. Have you seen the wingsuit videos on YouTube? They're pretty impressive.
No.
But it's fucking scary as hell. There's one where there's a guy just holding up something, and the guy goes flying by at 120 miles an hour, and like, what is he, pops a balloon or something? I haven't watched these in it.
Pops a balloon.
No, these wingsuit videos. Oh, this one's called Best Moments in the wingsuit world.
That was.
Yeah. We'll tweet out this video, but just so you know, look what they do with these wingsuits. Gotta wait through a commercial. There we go.
I hope you like this. I put the music to it.
They can really control these things.
Yeah, they look really fun. Yay! Everyone's flying. I want to fly like a boy. I want to fly like a boy. I want to be like Peter Pan.
But what happened to the guy who
Peter
died?
Pansy.
The brakes didn't work?
They buried him.
He hit the wrong thing. That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, but look, they're only 20 feet off the ground. That's crazy.
You look like an asshole though because you're like they're all connected. You look silly, like a big fatso flying by.
But I mean, they take crazy chances.
Yeah, it's not worth it. And then what happens? You tell people what you saw?
Yeah, you can't land. Somebody has to shoot you out of the sky.
Like barely over the trees.
That looks fucking fun, dude. You're flying.
These guys get a lot of pussy doing this. I mean, because that's why you do stuff, right? You take chances. That's why you do stand up for the first time.
They go in between stuff.
How do they get higher though? How do you go back up and gain altitude?
It's all fake anyway.
What do you mean it's all fake?
Oh, the only one that looked real was the guy who crashed.
This is real shit.
It doesn't look real.
Real technology, man.
Oh, this guy's got something blasting out of his feet.
Just so you can see him.
Oh, that's all that is? I thought that was propulsion.
Look how close to the ground they are,
Let's see him land.
That's
so
nuts.
then we know it's real.
Why is this song playing? During a wingsuit exhibition?
I don't know. See the guy gets sprayed by the waterfall. He decided to get that close to the side of the mountain.
How much fun is that to do if your wingsuit works?
And then what? I assume you have a parachute or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they jump out of helicopters. Okay. I thought they just jumped off the mountain.
Yeah, it's dumb.
That looks fun. I want to fly.
I'm sure someone would get you in a wingsuit there, Jimmy.
Never happened.
Fuck that.
Yeah, they'll have cameras.
Crazy, right?
And they're all jumping.
Oh, they jump together.
That's crazy, too.
It's like bungee without the bungee.
I would never.
You know what? It is bungee without the bungee.
That's what I call it now. Bungee without the bungee.
Bungee without
That's my new website. Bungee without the bungee. Speaking of website, I need some Twitter followers. Twitter, Kevin Brennan 666.
Let's see what you're up to.
No, I'm doing good, but it's like I get more downloads on my podcast than I have Twitter followers. How is that?
Because people aren't into Twitter as much.
I know, but still, just it's easier to go my Twitter than fucking because my Twitter's connected to my.
How many followers you got?
Like 11,000. My Twitter's more connected to. I mean, my Twitter's connected to my podcast. You go right there.
Right.
You remember you had like 1,500 when you first came?
I had like 500.
Did you? Yeah, we fucking.
I can't believe you guys let me on the show.
We blew you up. We blew it up for
really.
you. And then you got a great podcast with Lenny Marcus. Things are looking up for Kevin Brennan.
Unbelievable. It really is unbelievable.
You're not trashing your brother as much? Things are good with you and your brother, I hear.
Who'd you hear that from?
I don't know. I just want to start some shit.
He still hasn't texted me. He's blocked me on Twitter, blocked me on Facebook. Even if you mention my name on Twitter, he'll block you.
Wow.
Unless it's you guys, and he's a star fucker, so he won't go in.
Let's look at Corey Feldman. And now I hear he's very upset. We got that audio. What did he expect? He goes on the later hour of the Today Show, and it was a very, very strange performance.
He dressed as in like literally like a young emperor, like from the Jedi Strikes Back.
Right.
People get mad, but like, what is show business other than making a fool out of yourself, right?
That's true.
And then sometimes people go, "Oh, that's great." Like Lady Gaga, what is she? She's like this ugly woman, and people
she's sexy with that big pussy, man. Ooh, I love her.
So people go, "Oh, she's so great." Like, what is she? She just dresses up like a fucking idiot.
Kevin?
What?
I agree with you.
I'm a little monster.
She is. She is ugly.
That's why she's got to dress up like to cover up her ugliness.
You don't think she's ugly?
She's sexy
either?
As hell, man. Imagine her with no deodorant, mushing her pussy in my face, yelling at me. Oh, I'd marry her. I'd marry Gaga.
Yeah, look at her.
She's not ugly. She is.
I mean, she looks like she's all made up.
She's awesome.
She looks like Steven Tyler's feet. Call back.
But then there's some pictures where she's definitely sexy. But I've seen
but it's
more
heavily
bad
made
pictures
up.
of her
Heavily
than
made
good
up.
ones.
No, I like the shape of her face. I'd make out with her. She probably looks so good naked.
She looks like she's Italian, right? She looks like a really Italian woman, like you find in fucking New Jersey.
When you take all that,
she's a masculine looking woman.
She looks oily. Like if she didn't have all her makeup on.
But how do you know her pussy's big and fat? You can tell by her face.
I saw a photo. I was like, this girl's the best.
Yeah. What do you think?
You know, I like Beyonce.
Get out.
No, it's not exactly
I
a
picked
big
the
risk.
easiest one. I like Beyonce when she's singing and
Get
stuff.
out.
No, but I don't like when people knock.
Look at this guy the guy who did it. Like, he's not suspicious looking.
Stop knocking
Come
Mama
on,
Monster.
man.
There's a million guys that look
can't
like
we,
that.
not that. There's not a million.
There's a million
We
guys
gotta
that
start
look like that, and
We
they're
gotta
not-
start profiling more than we're already doing.
They all look Amish. He looks Amish with that fucking.
I bet he's never worn a 3-piece suit. My point is, 3-piece suit guys aren't doing shit. So let's get these guys.
So then, if I was a terrorist, I would make sure I'm in a 3-piece
Yeah,
suit
but
every
we don't
day.
tell them. We just tell the cops.
Oh, I got you.
So anybody who's walking around look like he's up to no good, that looks like this guy, just go, where you going? Stop and smell, in their case, because they're all Arab smellies.
God damn it.
No, say like, because I bet they smell. I bet they don't take a shower before they fucking blow up a dumpster. That's what Attell used to call it when he fucked a girl in the ass, blow up a dumpster.
Why are you giving away all Attell secrets? You're giving away.
I just made that up.
Oh, okay. Let's go to Corey Feldman, the performance that everyone's talking about for the last couple days.
I'm making myself laugh today. I don't give a shit. I'm a little giddy. 3 hours sleep.
All right, you're doing good. You're doing good. I'm entertained.
I don't like when Mama Monster's badmouthed.
She's very talented, though.
I know.
She's extremely
But she's
talented.
not that talented.
I don't think she's as hot as she portrays herself to be. That's
What do you mean, sexy hot or hot as a singer?
Yeah, she cleans up nice. She cleans up
You know,
real
it's
nice,
hot
though.
Janet Jackson back in the 80s. Remember? She was hot. I mean, she's not like Janet Jackson. Remember that cover where somebody was holding her tits on the thing?
That was sexy.
That was sexy. It was like, oh my God.
But that was when they forced her to lose all that weight to look sexier,
It
and she
don't
was
matter.
never
She's
that
still-
body type.
Yeah, but she still looked
Why do I
good.
know
I bet she
that?
still looks good.
All right, let's go to Corey Feldman on the Today Show. The hour no one listens to or watches, by the way.
When it's Huda and Kathy Lee.
What's
not
wrong,
bad.
What's wrong, Jimmy?
It's not a bad
It's
song.
more uncomfortable than 9/11 footage.
Let's go for it.
No, but like
Let's go
seriously, if you were in
for
a
it.
club and they played this, you wouldn't get all mad. You wouldn't even notice it.
It's more the performance. It's like you're
That's
watching.
what I'm saying. So if you just heard the music, you wouldn't get mad.
He's devoid of self-awareness.
First of all, Opie, you know music, right?
I tried.
Isn't all
I tried to know
isn't all
a little
music
bit.
now overproduced? So it's just another overproduced song.
Kevin, he ripped his hood off. He ripped it off like on beat.
Yeah, but he's
Jimmy's
not that
more
bad.
bothered by the performance. I'm with you again, Kevin. If I heard this in a club, I don't go to clubs, I wouldn't be like, holy shit, why do they throw this dumb
Is he
song on?
trolling people?
No, he's
Plus,
just a
Jimmy, he lives with these women.
Yeah, look, I'm not.
And they have to walk around naked, I heard. Like, they have to... He said beauty is... naked is beauty or whatever. So
Yeah,
you
look,
got to give him points for that.
I don't dislike Corey at all. He dislikes us because we've mocked him a lot, but I don't dislike Corey Feldman. This is uncomfortable to watch.
I don't know
because
if
he
he said
rips his.
anything that bad.
Oh yeah, he rips the hood off.
Jimmy goes, oh yeah.
He rips the hood. He starts off playing the air piano.
Right.
It's terrible.
Oh, wait, he's bringing somebody else out.
You don't like that, Jimmy? You're holding your stomach.
I was literally less bothered watching Julia Louis-Dreyfus. that was less of an emotional reaction that I'm having right now.
What's the
You wanna
biggest
bite on
problem
my
with
sweet
this?
roll?
The women are nice to look at.
They're beautiful.
They're all dressed like angels.
And it's him not understanding. Who was that?
Well, then they're trying
Dr. Ice.
Was that Billy Bush?
I will. I'll try. I like that. Thanks, guys. Thank you. See, they can't even be honest. They're like, they're trying to be cool about it.
And the thing is, like when you look at Corey, he's not a nasty guy or a dick. So you see him like really happy with the performance, and I kind of feel bad shitting out. Like, I'm just getting older. I feel bad.
No, that's the whole LA thing where everyone's so talented, everyone's an artist. That's where he lives. So people told him it was a great song, it was a great idea, it had the angels, and then it's all fucking. You know, he comes here and people are like, "Oh, it's terrible."
What's he say? What does he say? I don't know. People are against the thing. They're just making fun of. What's Corey's? Let's see his.
He's afraid to go out.
He's petrified to even go out because
I wish the terrorist
going to hurt you. What are
He
you
got
talking
abused
about?
on Twitter, man. People were all about it.
Well, come on, Corey. You can't do a video like that where you rip off your hood and you're trying to dance and you look like Michael Jackson. Like, you can't expect to not be made fun of for that.
Yeah, but why does that get you mad? He ripped off his hood.
It was timed out. I don't want to see anybody rip with their hat off with timing.
Well, he practiced that. At this moment, I'm going to rip off my hood.
So people do all kinds of shit in show business when they're on stage. They always rip off a fucking hood.
But some of it I like and some of it I don't like.
Like Beyonce, she rips off her hood.
You know who ought to rip off their hood? The Klan.
Well, Corey has this to say. We just want to tell everybody that, it's been really painful of the past 24 hours since the show aired. We put ourselves out there. You put yourself out there. We put ourselves out there, and we did the best that we could. And, I've never had such mean things said about me.
Oh, yeah? Try doing a chip animation.
First of all, he's going to get on Dancing with the Stars after that. So it's going to help his career. I thought he was dead. So even the fact that I think he's alive now, that's good.
But how do you...
I thought both Corys were dead, for real.
Yeah. He's a nice guy, too. It's like, come on, Corey, you can't do that and not expect people to tease you.
Of course.
Because no one in L.A., and we would talk about this all the time, Patrice and the comics, nobody teases each other for real in L.A.
Yeah.
A New York guy... or a New York
That's what I'm saying. Everybody in LA is so talented. They're so brave and they're so terrific. Nobody says anything. Then he comes to real life and people are like, what the fuck was that?
Well, he also said all we could say is that we tried really hard because we love our fans and we just wanted to give them the best show that we could, but we don't deserve these things that are said about us. Are awful.
I don't know what they're saying about him because I haven't checked his Twitter, but
let's go.
If they're making fun of him, come on.
I bet his Twitter went crazy. I bet his Twitter numbers went up after this.
Yeah, and he was trending for a while.
Because Leslie Jones, remember all the trouble she got into? Her Twitter followers went quadrupled
through the roof.
So I would have done anything for that. To go from 10,000 to 40,000, I'd fucking suck Norton's foot.
All right, let's go.
Cool. I promise it'll happen. But you got to get foot sucking first. You put a video of that up, you sucking my toes, you'll double your Twitter followers.
Double.
Exactly.
I said quadruple.
All right.
Let's go.
You do it twice.
I got to do both feet. I'll wait till Scott gets here. Opie goes, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for that.
No, I just got intel that Trump might have been right about the Egyptian thing.
He might have been, yeah. I'm not saying he was wrong.
Trump may have been right about Egypt Air. Sorry, French investigators reportedly find TNT traces on crashed Egyptian. Then I gotta click on the article. Traces on crashed Egyptian Air jet debris.
So, but that was a couple months ago, right? Or last year?
This article came out yesterday.
No, but with the Egypt Air flight, that was the one that crashed when it took off from going to Moscow or whatever?
That thing?
That I'm not sure about.
Yeah. Go for it. So what do we got there? What do they say about Corey, Paul?
I don't know. I'm still sorting through them.
Oh, really?
There's some from 2 hours ago. I'm trying to go back.
Are you still going to vote for Trump?
As of right now, yes. But he doesn't have it until that day. I want to see what... if anything happens that I don't like.
Yeah, I'm anti. I would vote for him without question, except I'm anti-gun, and he's like all fucking kissing their ass now. So I'm anti-gun because I don't have a gun. So why should somebody have a gun? I don't have a fucking gun. Either we all have guns or nobody has guns.
You could get one though.
And what did you say?
Yeah, but I'm not going to have a fucking AR-15, and when a guy shows up with his AR-15,
right,
at the CVS,
so get a gun.
No, but I need a fucking AR-15 because he. You know what I mean?
Well, just get a gun.
Because I'm not a good shot.
So you just want to spray, right?
No, he's going to spray, so I need to spray him.
Right. So get some.
So the only way you're going to have an AR-15 is if you're about to fucking spray people. I can't go into this every time I'm on the show.
Well, Trump wants Hillary to get rid of her security.
No, Hillary's stupid.
The guns that protect her.
You notice how Trump's numbers went up when he stopped talking? So all he has to do is stop talking.
He's talking again.
No, he should stop talking.
He's been going old school again.
Hillary looks old. She's fallen down. She's a mess.
I don't agree with his argument about the guns with Hillary. I do agree with it with celebrities who have armed security. Hillary, a politician, you have to because you're a legitimate target for assassination. There's people who want to kill her.
Right.
But celebrities who preach about guns and who are so anti-gun, they better not have fucking armed security.
Oh, a lot of those guys do, though.
They do.
Some of them do, yeah.
Yeah, if you got armed security around you, then you shouldn't be the one piping up that we got to get rid of guns in this country. Of
course. But if you're a rapper, you got to have armed security.
They don't preach about guns being. They don't babble about guns. Though.
Here's what Trump had to say about Clinton and the bodyguards and the guns and all that.
My opponent slanders you as deplorable and irredeemable. Boy, that second word is tough. You don't hear that as much. But that means you're never going to come back, folks. And I know you're going to come back. We're going to come back so strong. We're going to be so strong.
He always points to someone. Who are you pointing
now, you know,
at?
she's very much against the Second Amendment. She wants to destroy your Second Amendment.
You should fire the guns in the air.
Guns, right? I think what we should do is she goes around with armed bodyguards like you have never seen before. I think that her bodyguards should drop all weapons. They should disarm, right? I think they should disarm immediately. What do you think? Yes? Yes. Yeah.
He points to one guy.
Take their guns away. She doesn't want guns.
He's an idiot.
Let's see what happens to her. Take their guns away. Okay? It'll be very dangerous.
Yeah, but I mean, his point is taken. I don't agree with it as much as a politician, but the ones who are like the fucking celebrities or the actors who go on and preach, and then they have a guy with a gun. So what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing?
Who preaches that about guns? Can you name names?
I remember Rosie O'Donnell was the one that was
she was a biggie.
That was the big one. That was a long time ago, but that was the one where they said, "Hey, look, you're talking about it, and you have armed security."
Right.
But a lot of them have armed security. A lot of them do.
I want to have armed security. I want to get so big I have armed security.
Well, you gotta suck to Norton's toes.
Yeah, you're not even willing to do that. You're not willing to put your heart and soul into this business.
Yeah, you're not going to get armed security if you don't get your Twitter followers up. It starts with the Twitter followers.
That's when people complain about paparazzi. I'm like, that means you're doing well. Doesn't that mean you're doing well? So
they're just lying when they say they're
so
being bothered by the
fucking isn't that good? People complain about everything. Am I right, Jimmy?
Fuck yeah.
Is it the same down in Australia? I didn't listen to last week's show.
Yeah, I was sharing stories while I was down there. I said, do you really have shrimps on the Barbie? We laughed. And I said, look, let me pet a kangaroo. And they said, all right, they'll hop around you. It's nice.
It's rough. I really bombed down there.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I had I guess all my jokes are Americanized or some shit. I don't know.
So did you learn about their culture? Maybe change things up a little bit?
I just went to.
Fuck 'em.
I went to the casino and played poker. That's all I did. Yeah. When I'm in a funk, I just play poker. I don't know what else to do. Why are you rubbing your stomach? Now I got to touch your stomach?
No.
He gets angry at
I'll touch your stomach. I'll lick your stomach.
I don't want to lick my stomach. I want to lick my feet. That's worship.
Jimmy gets angry at his stomach probably twice a day.
Yeah, at least.
In here.
Yeah, at least.
Also, I'll look over and
I give it the pincheroo.
Sometimes he'll grab it and just fucking angrily say stuff to him.
Wow.
Yeah. There should be a baby in here. What? I think it just sticks out.
How about your Cowboys? We haven't talked football yet.
I didn't even know the season started. I mean, I've heard. I have not watched one moment.
Romo going out.
He's always out.
We all know he gets injured a lot, but you're not watching at all.
I don't care. They don't watch me.
No, I hate to be racist, but
they won. Good for them.
I thought you changed your tune after you met everybody at the premiere train wreck.
In all honesty, I've just been not paying attention. I think I was away the first game. I'm not aggressively fucking say fuck them.
What are they?
How are you a Cowboys fan?
From childhood, from the Terry Bradshaw, Pittsburgh Steelers
Robinson
days. Yeah.
It's weird.
A lot of Cowboy fans. But I stuck with them.
America's teams. So does Keith, and he lives in Philadelphia his whole life, so that's rough.
Wait, Keith's a Cowboys fan?
His whole life, yeah.
His whole life. Because everyone in Philadelphia loved the Eagles so much, he's like, fuck that.
Yeah, that kind of was what...
No, but seriously, did you see the two games this weekend? Two guys dropped the ball before they got into the end zone?
Yeah, that happens.
No, it happens because they're fucking...
from time to time.
No, they do it on purpose.
What
do you mean they do it on purpose?
They drop the ball before they get into the end zone.
They were celebrating.
No, they're super cool. They're too cool.
They were doing the cool move.
No, yeah, they dropped it at the one. Both two different guys. And what they have in common is show the video. No, they're just too cool. Black guys are too cool.
You were going to say because they're black.
Black guys
You're
are
say
too
that
cool.
White guys don't do that.
They don't do it because they're so scared. They just keep running till they see the ref put his arms up.
Well, if you drop these,
they're running in fear.
Leon Lett started that shit.
No, he didn't. Leon Lett got Leon Lett
dropping the ball.
No, he got tackled. These
guys are.
He didn't drop it. They knocked it out of his hand. I'll bet you have to lick my feet if you're wrong, and I know you're wrong.
No, I'm
no, he was celebrating early. These guys dropped it on purpose without any interference. They drop it because they're cool. To be cool.
I see Jimmy's
point. They got
point.
it from Deshaun Jackson.
Different. But going to your point, Leon Lett's like, I got this. It's over. Look at me. I'm starting to celebrate.
But it got knocked out. It got knocked out. This guy dropped it. The OU guy. guy and the Cal guy, they both dropped it because they're too fucking cool.
No, the point I'm making is
it's like a celebration.
It's a celebratory thing. Like
no, it's there because they're like, I'm only gonna. As soon as I get into the end zone, I don't give a shit because I'm not gonna carry the ball any further for the man than I have to. That's what it's about.
I don't understand.
It's about the man.
It's about the man.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's the so what happened? They obviously called it. They didn't call it a touchdown.
The guy, that's the cool move, like wearing your pants low. I'm not making it up. The guy did the same move and show the other one, the Cal game.
What do you mean that one was called a touchdown?
That was still called a touchdown.
Why?
Because the ref fucked it up. He didn't see him drop
fucked it up. Okay.
Show the Cal one. The Cal one, they actually.
It's like a celebratory thing.
Yeah, I know. We've seen it.
Oh, come on,
they give
man.
the ball back
you guys can't give me any fucking
They're
points
trying
on
to
this?
time it so it looks like...
No, they're trying to be cool to get some pussy.
Yeah, I get why they do it, but they're miscalculating.
No, they're idiots.
You're screaming.
Yeah, why are you screaming, bro?
Because you guys are acting. You guys won't bring up the race card like me.
I don't.
Why do you think I raised Leon Lett? Because he's a Jew? I know. Point I was making was that was the first time I'd seen that was a guy celebrating and suffering. Now Don Beebe knocked the ball out.
Yeah.
But these guys are doing the same thing. They're just dropping it too soon. It's the same thing. It's
bullshit. Not the same thing. They didn't. No one interfered with them. No one knocked it out. They dropped it themselves.
Point is,
that's a totally different thing.
No, it's not. It's losing a touchdown because you're celebrating.
Right.
Well, first, Leon Lett's not a professional runner, so he was overexcited.
But it doesn't matter. He still shouldn't.
And plus, they were ahead by 50 points. These guys, Oklahoma, they were losing, and the Cal game, the game was on the fucking line.
Same thing.
But yeah, it's the same thing because they're celebrating.
Oh my god,
they're celebrating a little too early.
Celebrate. Leon had the ball out.
You know where the end zone is.
Like really fucking around there, but they're celebrating.
These are dumber because they're throwing the ball voluntarily. They're dumber, but they're also celebrating something before they're in the end zone.
Leon Lett was celebrating. He was dancing. He was looking around. He didn't see the other guy coming.
Right. It was so stupid though.
And Beebe got his Super Bowl ring. I just want to say that because he was part of that whole Bills nonsense.
Okay.
And then he finally got it with the Packers. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys don't agree with me. Black guys have to be super cool all the time. They do.
Yeah, all right.
They do.
Yeah, they're all
so
black
it's
guys.
annoying. It's annoying.
Who was the first one, since you're a football expert, who was the first one that Tom Landry scolded for doing that I can remember?
For doing what?
The showboating.
Preston Pearson?
No. Tony Hill.
You lost me. I know the names, but what are we talking about?
Calvin Hill?
No, I believe it was Tony Hill.
I remember Tony Hill.
Yeah, it was
a wide receiver
for celebrating. That was the first one.
I just get sick of it. I get sick of it.
That was the first one I remember. Landry was the first guy to really crack down on that, to celebrate. He didn't like it.
He kind of started the whole thing, right?
If I was the coach and one of my players did that, dropped the ball like that, I would just go, you're not on the team anymore. That's why I want to be a coach, just so I can fire black guys.
And then you're like going to lose all your games because he's the star of the team.
Yeah.
There's always another black guy who can run fast. I mean, the only one who can is Leonard Oots.
Well, where do you get the other black guy from? Is he already on the team?
There's always another black guy. Why do you think the NFL makes so much money? A guy gets hurt, they put another black guy in. It's not like I'm not racist. I'm stating the facts. There's always another black guy who can run fast.
Is that black guy already on the team, just waiting?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why the guy from the Vikings, what's his name, Adrian Peterson?
Yeah.
He got hurt. They don't even give a shit because they know there's another black guy wearing his pants low in the fucking locker room, ready to go. Well, you guys join in with me.
I'm watching video
with this Monday morning racism.
I guess I got to go.
No, it's just I guess I got to go to a meeting. Look at that. That's totally different.
No, it's
dropping it and getting knocked out is totally different.
It's the same thing.
Oh, come on.
It's careless, showboating dog shit that costs you a touchdown.
Yeah, but the guy, Leon Lett, was not a fucking runner, so he was excited.
I love it. They
were ahead by 3 touchdowns when he did. Yes, it totally does matter.
It's almost douchier to do it, to celebrate like that. He recovered the ball and he ran it back. I love the big catch.
And he slowed down, Leon Lett. If you
guys do that all the time. Guys do it all the time and they get it knocked down. But you don't drop it before you get to the end zone.
They're doing it all over the NFL. It's so unprofessional. His was a little less unprofessional.
They gotta be cool.
No, because they figured it out because you're not really allowed to celebrate too much now. So they go, all right, this is the new move. Yeah. Someone came up with the new move.
Right. And
then, so they're all doing it.
Right.
Look how
I'd have
cool
more respect if he had a fucking Corey Feldman hood on and took the hood off as he crossed the fucking
Don't knock it. That was
goal
a hot
line.
move. That was a hot move.
That was a hot move.
You just said you didn't like it.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm a comedian.
right, we're gonna calm Kevin Brennan down. You get ready.
It's so annoying. Like it's like you know what? I'd like not to get into a bigger issue, but like,
why is it so annoying?
Because black guys always got to be cool. Just like play along a little bit. Play along a little bit. Little bit.
I would give a fuck if it happened to my team. If it was a guy on my team.
And I always wonder,
but besides that, I don't give a fuck.
No, imagine if you had money on the game and you had some money on the game and the guy drops the thing like,
then I would give a
fuck? Fuck,
But
man.
imagine if you had money the other way and he dropped it and they don't cover the spread because he dropped it, you'd be very happy.
No,
You'd be
then
like,
the FBI would look into it for fucking point shame.
But you would be all about that if you won money because that guy
I'm
made
just saying,
that move.
find a white guy that did that. Find a white guy. White guys don't score as much as a black guy, but find a white guy that fucking
Paul,
drops
help me
the
out.
ball.
We'll find one.
What was your...
Because they know they'll be cut.
Hold on a second. Paul, what was your...
My high school coach would always say, act like you've been there before.
It's true. He meant when you were fucking.
Oh my God!
Why don't we do this?
Sometimes it's almost worth it coming in this early.
Start this video again. All right, it's the best. Already. No, I know, but start over because I got an idea.
My new nickname: Dry Socks McGillicuddy.
Kevin, I'm going to give you the pleasure here. It's called Best Celebrate Too Early, Drop the Ball Before Touchdown Moments. Okay,
there's a clip.
So you shout out the race of the person. All right, there'll be a white guy in here. Let's go. Go. Black. That's the same guy. You can't count him twice.
Black. Blacker.
Blacker is right on that.
Blackest.
Black.
I don't understand that.
All right, it might be a black guy.
It's you know what I read? I read it's a gang initiation thing. So they have to do it to get into a gang. Like you used to be able to have to shoot a cab driver.
Right. Black. All right, it might be a black.
Yeah, it's all black guys. But I don't understand the appeal of it. Like
they're being cool. They got to be cool always. White guys don't have to be cool like that.
I understand their motives, but I don't understand who thinks it's cool. It's not.
Why would they want to give up a touchdown?
Because they're trying to be cool.
Are they giving up the touchdown on purpose?
A lot of times not on purpose. Trying to be, they're miscalculating because you got to be blind. Unless they're blind, you know where the end zone is. You got to cross comfortably into the fucking end zone. Then you're like, then you hear the whistle, you hear the fans cheer, and then you know you can drop the goddamn ball.
I think the cool move is to go, look, I know this would be a touchdown, but fuck you, look what I do.
No, they're doing that because it's so nonchalant.
Or they're miscalculating.
It's too cool.
Like, hey,
what do you mean, cool for school. I thought it was pretty obvious.
What? What'd you say?
Are they purposely going, look, I know this is a touchdown, but fuck you, look what I do?
They're not trying to drop it.
Or are they miscalculating?
No,
it's totally not miscalculating. They're just thinking like, as soon as I get into the end zone, I'm going to drop it because I'm so fucking cool
right, so
like that.
Miscalculate.
So they're miscalculating.
But it's obvious. It's not like it's some discretion of where the goal line is. Cross the goal line and then fucking drop the ball. Or you know what? Show the
why are you yelling?
No, I hate to be racist.
Screaming.
But you know what the white guys do? They hand it to the ref because they're responsible people with good credit scores.
You're screaming.
So they just give it to the ref when they score a touchdown.
This is going to blow your mind. Ready? I find that boring.
It don't matter.
I'd rather see a ridiculous celebration every single time.
Oh my God! Now you're just playing. Now you're playing footsie with black people. I'm mixing the show themes. His feet.
I understand what you're doing.
Here's the thing. I understand why they're doing it, but they're not. They are miscalculating because they're running fast and they think they're dropping it the absolute nanosecond they hit the end zone.
But it's a dumb miscalculation. And you think the coach is going to be like? You think the coach is going to be like? Oh well, you know.
All right, I'm going to go back to my point then. I think the cool move is to know that you could score and go, well, fuck you, and drop it at the 1. On purpose.
And then what?
That is the coolest fucking move.
And then what? And then and then you tell people I dropped it at the 1 on purpose?
And they go, that's badass, dude. What?
It's so dumb.
Well, it's just miscalculating.
No, it's just dumb. It's like, oh my God.
What?
I don't like any of the celebrations.
So
they're all
annoying.
corny.
I like them because they
dancing.
I like them because they start looking like assholes. That's what makes it fun.
No, dance all you want. Dance all you want, but score the fucking touchdown. I don't give a shit what they do.
Did you like the wrestling move the one guy did?
I like all the moves. I like black people dancing. But the point is that score the touchdown. Don't be like, oh, I'm fucking too cool. It makes me sick.
You want to talk about touchdowns a little more?
Yeah, I don't.
I bet Scott Bakula will have nothing to say on this because he's.
Well, what's your question for Scott Bakula?
No, but I'm saying you can't say like this because then it becomes a racial thing, and I'm saying I don't give a fuck. Because it's dumb.
All right.
Kevin Brennan 666 looking for Twitter followers.
I never like when they celebrate.
Yeah, let's get you over 11,000 today. That'd be nice for you.
I don't care if they celebrate. Score the touchdown.
I like when they put the ball back in the holder. Put it back.
Give it to the ref. You see the
boring too.
When the ref puts his hands up, that's a touchdown.
I fucking celebrated, but when I scored a touchdown, I'd run it back the other way and then back.
Actually, in fact, I like all the celebrations. And black guys are very, very creative with their dances, much more than the white guys.
I play the air guitar.
Did you like the Sharpie one? Pulling out the Sharpie?
Yeah, I did like that one.
All right, that was a good one.
I really liked that one.
All right.
Yeah.
You like when they jump into the stands?
Take a call. Take a call on this.
You know how I celebrate? I would take my helmet off, and I'd run over to a kid in a wheelchair, and I'd smash him in the fucking chin.
I'd drop a load right on his face.
I'd smash his chin with my helmet.
He can't move, so he's stuck there.
Knock him out of the chair.
Take a call. See how they feel, because you guys are too PC.
I think the phones might be broken today, Kevin.
Kevin, you're screaming like a deaf person.
Don't light up when Scott Bakula shows up.
I think they're, hopefully they're broken, because they're not ringing. That's impossible. I think they're broken for real.
Come on, everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's just, they're too cool, man. I'm just sick of the fucking coolness.
All right,
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
All right, I got you one.
I mean, this is a way out of the fucking ghetto, so hold on to the fucking ball. Like, just hold on. Yeah, I know you want to be cool.
Do you want me to take a call or not?
I know you want to wear your pants low and your fucking hat to the side. I don't give a fuck, man. My wife's black, so I can talk like this.
Do you want me to take a call
Yes,
or not?
please.
All right, Matt, go ahead.
You're right. They are too cool for school, but Al Bundy spiked it on the 5-yard line.
That's pretty funny. Was it the 5-yard line?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know that clip.
Al Bundy's a white guy. So there you go.
Okay. Well, that was
There you go.
That was a sitcom.
Well, I mean, you didn't.
I mean, it's a good call, but still,
You didn't specify.
No, but
There's
get
a white
somebody
guy
who's going to
spiking on
join
the
in with
5-yard
me about
line.
how they're too cool. It's just after a while you get tired of it. You're like, come on, man.
I
just
spiked
score the
on the
touchdown.
5. That's very funny.
This is a very good question.
Oh, he's with Bubba Smith.
Here's a very good question. Darren in Virginia, go ahead. We got Kevin Brennan in the studio. It's what's your Twitter again?
Kevin Brennan 666.
666. We're trying to get him over 11 today. A little 11.
Over 11. I'm at 11,950.
You're at
can't
10,9.
Yeah, so I need 50 more.
All right, let's
You can't get me 50?
Let's lower expectations.
Take my helmet off, I'd fucking hit the wheelchair kid right in the side of his fucking head. Knock him over.
Come on, man. Get some call.
I got a call.
Celebration.
Tell him how I'm right.
Darren, go ahead.
Hey, Kevin, what about the best way that the white people celebrate a touchdown? That's Rob Gronkowski. You just take the football and put it in the ground. Is that better?
Yes, he scored because he's looking at the refs. The refs are like, touchdown. He knows he scored, and then just slam it down like you're mad.
Are you still allowed to slam it down, though? Are they going to take that away soon?
As long as you don't hit the ref.
Right.
But you're allowed to do that. Make sure you score. It's a big deal to score a touchdown in the NFL, so score. Or in college.
When I would score,
I'm not a
pull
Kansas fan, but he's
baseball.
cool. He gives the kid the ball every time. What about that?
What about? What about it?
There's 8 things going on at one time.
What is it? About baseball? Baseball has nothing to do with anything.
Forget it,
Baseball?
Kevin. You weren't paying attention.
You said
you give it to a kid in a stance in a wheelchair?
No, anybody. Cam Newton, because it's just any kid in the end zone.
I would do that too. I scored a touchdown one time, and it was a kid in a wheelchair, and I ran over with the ball, and I fucking threw it right in his teeth, and he caught it.
Anything where you just make sure you score. That's all I'm saying. Score.
Let me let this guy go. Thanks. We got a black guy that supposedly agrees with you, Kevin Brennan. Let's say hi to Andrew in Chicago.
Well, Opie, let's slow down as far as I totally agree with him. Happy to call the show, Opie, Jim. I love you guys.
Thank you, mister.
Kevin, in one sense, you are right, and I felt this myself. I am black. I live in Chicago, and I feel that.
Sorry about the West Side and South Side.
Sorry about all that.
Try not to get shot today after you call into the show.
What?
And I'm driving around the city too. Look. In one way, I think that's held us back in certain things. There are certain times a job and professional
situations where there are a lot of African Americans who feel doing it, the status quo is beneath them, and they wouldn't be caught dead doing it because they lose points. Well, what more points could you lose if you lose a job or if it stops you from progressing?
Or lose a touchdown. Literally lose 6 points.
Kevin, when someone is skilled and is gifted as a lot of athletes are, they can get away with certain things. They don't have to give the ball to the rest in that point. But the way you were going about saying they'll get the next black guy. Come on, Kevin.
Okay, that's a bit of a reach, but
yeah, come on, Kevin.
That's a bit of a reach. But listen, what's his name? What's his name? Ronald.
It's Andrew.
I would celebrate. I'd kick the ball into the stand.
No, Andrew. Here's another thing. I hate to bring up another point, but the problem is when Eddie,
by the way, just call me Eddie.
Andrew, the problem is when a black guy does this, white people are just like, look at a black guy. It reinforces the stereotype. So that's what I don't like about it. Like, just fucking score and don't give white people a reason to get mad at black people. Like, look at him. Because if a white guy did, you'd be like, what the fuck? But a black guy, like, of course. Of course. Trying to be too cool.
But
not
do black
playing to the
people
man.
care if the white guy's mad at him?
What?
You're like, look, you said the white person gets mad.
No, but
the
I'm
black
saying
guy doesn't give
no,
a
but
fuck
I'm
if
saying
a white guy's mad.
I'm saying it's like it looks like cliche. Like, look at a black guy doing some dumb black shit.
Hey, Kevin, what I'm saying is that's the easy route to go to broaden that brush so much. And by the way, my name is Eddie Edris, not Andrew, whatever you guys call me. But what I'm trying to respond is that the easy way to go about that way is just look at it and generalize everyone by saying the next guy with the lower pants will be the next guy up.
Yeah, that was a little bad. That was a little rough to hear.
Yeah. And I get you're joking, Kevin. I understand you're joking.
But you guys are faster. You guys are fast.
He's pointing at us. Me and Opie.
And Kevin.
Yeah.
On that point,
why are black guys faster? Jimmy the Greek. Why are they faster?
They do have higher thigh muscles.
Hey, Opie, I was going to mention that a little bit. Back in the day, people used to say, well, black guys are faster because they're so used to running from the cops. Get the fuck out of here. People train to be faster.
Were you hoping for a laugh there, sir?
Listen.
No, I wasn't. No, that was actually said. People used to say that.
Oh, really?
When I was a kid, yeah.
No, but you can't say you.
You know what I would do when I would score a touchdown? I'd pull out a Monopoly board and go, Park Place.
No, but Edgerrin.
Yes.
Black people are fast. You ever watch the Olympics? Come on, man. You think that's a scam? Like, it's a fair. It's a fair competition. It's all black people in the 100 meters.
You see the 4x100 with the Japanese team?
Yeah, and they lost.
They were fast as fuck, though.
Yeah, but they still lost.
I think they medaled.
Oh, you guys are pathetic.
Medaled in whose affairs? Boo. Boo.
That's what I'm saying.
But to your point, Kevin, when they came out on the track, I'm like, they don't have a shot because they're not black. And then they surprised everybody, I think. But I think they had one black guy running for Japan, which I found a little strange.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Very suspicious.
That was a little strange to me.
All right, but thanks for the call, though, because he did agree with me, basically.
Yeah, Eddie, thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Eddie.
You guys have a great one.
Yeah, we will.
He did agree with me, though.
Here's the 4x4. Look at that 4x100.
Yeah.
Look at it, Japanese guy.
That's special. That's special Olympics.
Oh, yeah, this isn't the Olympics. Go to the Olympics coverage.
I have to piss desperately.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I gotta pee.
All right, we could take a break then.
Or I could just run in because I gotta whiz.
No, this is only our second break. We got Scott Bakula coming in.
You don't even know his last name?
I kind of do. I didn't book him.
He better not be listening to this because I'll get really fucking mortified. No, see how they weed it out? Now, it used to be a couple of guys in the picture. Now it's all black dudes. They're faster. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's
That's
a Japanese guy right there on the left, and he's kicking ass.
No, but as the race goes on, it's going to be down to just the three black guys.
They actually...
No, because they don't have it sectioned so that...
What?
You know why he's waiting there piping in Godzilla sounds?
And there's more white guys over there winning. The black guys are losing this race.
This is not the Olympics. Come on, man. That's not the Olympics.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
That's the Asian Olympics where they let the Asian people win.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we do have to...
You know what I would do when I'd score a touchdown? I would just yell, Deflategate!
Oh, my God.
All right. That was a good thought starter. Now we can talk about Deflategate.
No, come on. I don't want to talk about that.
All right, listen. Kevin Brennan does a terrific job when he comes in here.
Kevin Brennan, 666.
Yes. What else there, buddy? Misery Loves Company.
It's taken off.
It really is.
No, it really is.
Congratulations to you and Lenny Marcus.
Fuck Lenny. I know you guys like Lenny, but fuck him.
I thought you guys would have been done by now. No, just because you wouldn't have been able to take each other.
No,
not because the podcast sucks.
Yeah, we do. I don't text him anymore. That's the key.
All right.
No texting, because Lenny's a real cunt when you text him.
Any gigs?
Yeah, I got the fucking San Antonio, October 20 through 23 at LOL.
Okay.
And I got McGuire's in the first weekend of November.
Awesome. Jim Norton is, wow, he's busy and he's got his...
Yeah, I bet he is.
He's going to be filming a special very soon.
October 7th. I got Toronto, 2 shows this Saturday. West Nyack, the 29th through the 1st at Levity Live is my last shows warming up for the special. I feel fucking very good about this hour. And October 7th, 2 shows at the DC Lincoln Theater. And then October 15th is Reno. That's probably my last gig before I come off the road and just start working on new stuff.
Great. Okay.
I'm going to go piss.
And we got Scott Bakula coming in from NCIS New Orleans.
I thought that was Scott.
That's Club Soda
I'm like, he looks different on TV.
Maybe we have E-Rock interview him because he was on the Star Trek thing. Yeah. We'll figure it out. You stay there. Yes, we're back with Kevin Brennan. Scott Bakula on the way. And a big thank you to Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone magazine just tweeted out Anthrax doing Comfortably Numb on our show.
Oh, awesome.
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Watch Anthrax acoustic cover of Pink Floyd's Comfortably Numb. I think we just tweeted out the link.
Okay, nice.
Little article on the thing, too. Nice.
Very cool.
What else is going on? Did we do the news? We kind of did the news. We're just waiting for Scott Bakula. What else is going on in the news that we missed? We did the Corey Feldman. We did the football. James Lipton is 90 years old today.
That's amazing.
I was just thinking we had him in, maybe that's like 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
But that guy is sharp as all hell, and he's now 90 years old. That is unbelievable. A study shows that more than 40% of Japan's adult singles are virgins. More beverages?
Jesus, how thirsty are you? What are you, diabetic? Fucking thirstiest guy in show business.
No, it's Monday. Like, first of all, I almost said no when they asked me to come in today because Monday is like I'm still on weekend like time zone.
Oh, please don't get me started on.
So
how
I go to bed
Mondays
late Sunday night because I work, and then doing the turnaround is hard.
But aren't we all on weekend time zone?
You're not. What time did you go to bed Saturday night?
Saturday night.
Probably a reasonable hour. I went to sleep at 5. Then I woke up. I wake up at 12, and then so I'm supposed to go to bed 5 Sunday night and wake up at 12. Instead, I went to bed at 3, woke up at 6.
Well, why would you do that?
Because I had to come and do the radio.
But why would you go to bed at 3?
That's when I went to sleep.
Why?
Because I can't just go to sleep at will. It's like
what time did you get home?
I did spots last night.
To what? About midnight?
Until 12:30, and then the path isn't working, so I had to take the double. I had to go around. What time did you go to bed last night?
I was very tired last night. I went to bed.
Oh my God, you guys never agree with me.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'll be honest. I go to bed
agree
late.
with you on a whole bunch of things today.
Exactly. I just don't like children. You happen to like children? That's not my thing. I like adults sexually. I went to bed at 12:30.
Wow.
And woke up at 6:08.
But what do you do to go to sleep?
I put my head on a pillow. What do you do?
No, like did you take something to put you to sleep?
No.
You take somebody rub your feet?
No, I just doze off. I just think about life and how lucky I am. And I doze off.
What do you take to go to sleep, Kevin?
You know what I did last night? Because I first of all, Roland texted me at like 11 o'clock. Can you come in? So I was already caffeinated up from my spots. So I did what I went home. I walked on the treadmill for 2 miles. Then I ran 3 miles so I could go to sleep. Otherwise, otherwise I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. I had to fucking wear myself out. No, you guys are fucking assholes. Why do you ever agree with me? No, you're supposed to exercise. Will put you to sleep.
If you exercise too late in the day, it actually keeps you awake.
No, it doesn't.
$100 bet, Paul.
Who said that?
Oh, look at the
Martha
kid- look body
Stewart?
on
You
this
guys
kid.
don't know shit.
Yes, we do.
Exercising. People say they can't sleep. If they exercise before they went to sleep, they would go to sleep.
You're not going to be right just because you can yell louder than everyone.
It works with Lenny.
$100? $100.
Yeah, easily. Easily.
If you work out right before you go to bed, you will.
What kind of workout?
It keeps you up.
If you run,
it keeps
no,
you
it
up
will not.
You're releasing the endorphins.
You're
and
not
all
doing
that
any
shit.
nose candy, are you?
Exercise makes you go to sleep. It tires you out.
No, if you do it earlier in the day, then by the time it's bedtime, you're more tired.
Don't eat that. I wouldn't let you.
What'd you do to it?
I
you
can't let
flattened it? You sat on it?
Yeah, I couldn't let you do it. I should have, but I couldn't because Kevin is my friend.
Wait, you sat on it?
Look at the tweet.
He stepped on it. I didn't even know.
I stepped on Kevin's honey bun, and I'm so happy. And it's all flat, but I couldn't let him eat it. I can't do that.
No, I'm like, why is it flat? Then I just thought,
Here you go. Read that,
Let me
Kevin.
take my
Brennan.
goggles out, my reading glasses.
Read.
I stopped them like it was
As Billy
poison.
Burr calls them, my readers. The brain is very active after a workout, and your body temperature is up, which can make it tough to fall asleep.
Yeah, but
if you are one of these people, simply make sure that exercise is over 2 hours before your bedtime. It said can, but with me, I know I go to sleep. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got to sleep at all. I would have taken NyQuil, and then I would have been all fucking groggy this morning and not yelling, and that's not what you guys are looking for.
No, I'm fine with it, not yelling.
Lisa Lampanelli just walked by the studio. Can she do her show?
Yeah.
No, she's not
There she goes.
Oh my God, Lady Gaga.
I would love Mama Monster.
She's comedy's Lady Gaga.
I want Mama Monster.
You would love to talk to Mama Monster.
You sat on my sweet roll, or you stepped on him?
Right behind you.
Stepped on it.
With your feet, with your shoes.
Yeah, my shoe.
I'd eat it if it was your clean feet.
I still want my feet sticky.
Scott Bakula's
Thank
here.
God.
You better
Bring
have
him
your
in.
fucking question going.
All right, bring him in.
I'll ask Scott about exercise.
Are you going to be drinking all those beverages?
I still want to eat those fucking sweet rolls now.
Well, he's telling me to get Sweetie Pie a sweet roll.
I'll take this Pepsi home
Scott
for my
Bakula.
kids.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
Hi, Scott.
How are you?
Oh, he's handsome.
He is.
You are a handsome
Look at him
fella.
in there with in the little.
He's pointing at Travis is a 1.
He is.
Yeah, Travis is a 1.
Yeah. We're arguing.
Too much love in the room here.
We're arguing. I know we're just meeting and stuff, but we're arguing about exercise right before you go to bed. Does it keep you awake or does it put you to sleep? Scott Bakula, expert.
What kind of exercise?
He was on a
Running.
treadmill.
Running.
He did cardio.
Running.
Right before bed. That's supposed to keep you awake, not knock you down and make you go to sleep.
It keeps you awake for a while. I think you're all that stuff, and then it. Especially if you have tension, though, you let it out. Right?
That's right. Tension. Or if you're caffeinated. So I ran, then I took a long hot shower, and I went right to sleep like a baby.
Did you run enough to sweat? I mean,
I ran. I walked 2 miles, and then I ran 3 miles.
Awesome. That's great.
And he can't eat his honey bun because Jim Norton stepped on it. I just want to bring you up to speed on what's been going on to show that you're booked on Scott Bakula.
I have that shoe, I think. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a comfortable shoe for men with wide feet. They're really bad. I have very bad footwear. I'm notoriously bad for my footwear.
What's wrong with your?
They're awful shoes.
look
They're like little fat muffins.
He's got a weird size.
He's got really soft feet though on the bottom.
Yeah,
Really?
my feet were wet.
He's
before.
got like Hollywood actor feet. You probably have soft feet too.
Oh yeah, because you get all those. What are they called?
pedicures.
Perks.
Yeah,
A lot of perks.
A lot of perks on
He
the
doesn't
bottom of
think
your
a
feet.
guy should get his feet rubbed at a nail place. I go with my wife and get my feet rubbed, and he thinks that's bad too.
That's
So
so
you go-
bad on so many levels.
You
Going
just
with
get
your
your
wife.
feet rubbed. You don't do anything else. She gets her nails done. You
Well,
get your
they
feet
push
rubbed.
the cuticles down and stuff, but I don't even notice after a day.
First of all, Scott will back me up. And doing anything with your wife is gay. And then if it's a gay activity,
What? You don't like hanging with your wife?
other than banging your wife and doing shopping, doing anything is gay.
I
If
don't
you
know
ask
if he
me.
likes
But
this
don't
type
you
of
think
talk.
that a lot of that gets you to bang your wife?
Yeah,
Think
but
about it
still,
that way.
but-
That's a good
Right?
point.
Right?
She might, as we like to say, hold the cooter back.
Is cooter back one word?
There's a guy I know.
Well, welcome to the show, Scott
Thank you.
Bakula. That's a hell of an introduction.
Yeah, no, I think it's unsurpassed.
I want to ask you a question about you played in Joe DiMaggio in a Marilyn Monroe American Fable, Marilyn Monroe. How did they have you play DiMaggio? Did they have you play him as a nice guy, or was that like known that he was kind of an aggressive or shitty husband at the time, or did they have you play him differently?
I played him pretty nice guy.
And that was still when he was
it
a nice
like
guy?
a New York star. Yeah, at the time with Marilyn, he was pretty pretty up and up. So he was an idol of, and we played him that way. It was a fable.
Okay.
It was in the title.
No, I was just wondering. Back then, was it known that he was? I don't think it was known. I don't know if that stuff had come out.
That was 84 or something like that.
It came out years later.
It did. Yeah,
it wasn't as nice as people thought.
Didn't he never remarry after that? Like he fucking kind of stayed.
Yeah.
Obsessed with her and
but she was a handful anyway, right? She never had a good marriage, so maybe it was her.
It probably was. They probably never went shopping together.
Yeah,
come on.
Scott jumps right in.
Come on,
jumps right in, Scott. I like him. I can't believe how good looking he is. Did you do Broadway? How'd you break in?
Yeah, I came to New York. I lived in St. Louis growing up, and I moved to New York. Lived here for 10 years, doing not a lot of Broadway, but off Broadway and tours. And
what was the first production you got cast in? The first thing you auditioned with that you got?
Shenandoah.
What was that?
A musical about the Civil War.
Oh, okay. I only know that word because it's in a John Denver song, "Take Me Home," Shenandoah River. Was sung better than that. That's the only time I've ever heard Shenandoah.
That's correct. That's from
a good poll.
That's a John Denver lyric. I don't know why, because most of his stuff was Rocky Mountain stuff.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys who the name of my new book is called "Trivia That Will Never Get You Laid," and that's
a good poll, though. You gotta respect that.
I want to read that one.
What was the job you were doing before you finally got into the acting? Though, were you doing?
I dropped out of college. I was doing odd jobs back at home. I was trying to stay out of my dad's way because he was not happy with the state of my life. And
why wasn't he?
Because
you want to be an actor, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Which not a lot of people from St. Louis really grew up wanting to be. And he was a lawyer, so it didn't make sense to him. But I was working at Household Finance.
Wow. What did you
took a job. He said you need to get out of the house and get a job.
Wow.
Okay.
Did you go to school for law first? Like, is that what he wanted you to do? Be a lawyer?
Yeah, not really. I started at University of Kansas and was in the business school and just kind of hated it and
said I'm going to do it my way now.
And I was partying and I wasn't
When did he finally go? Oh, okay, I get it now.
Probably when he came to New York for the premiere of Maryland, and we were at Elaine's late at night and. After that whole thing, and it was a flop, and we'd been to Sardi's and Elaine's, and I had a red carpet treatment, and I guess.
Wait, it was a flop, the Maryland thing?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, huge flop.
How hard was that when that was happening? Like your first big gig, and they or one of your first big gigs, and they're bashing it.
It was ugly a lot.
Was it like the movies where you get the New York Times review and you wait up and you get the early fucking release of it?
Oh no, you get it before you don't even have to go to bed. It's like
no, that's what I'm saying. You wait for it to come out, right?
You're at Sardi's, and all of a sudden you notice that the room is almost empty, and so there's no need to know any more than that.
What did it say about you, or about the actual production? Oh, you remember?
I don't know. I don't read them.
You really don't?
No.
Who played Marilyn?
Allison Reed.
Did she keep acting after that, or?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. She went on. She did a couple movies with. She did Cabaret after that in New York. She's still acting, but
are you guys Facebook friends?
I don't do Facebook, so I couldn't.
You guys Facebook friends? That's how everybody's like Facebook friends. It was like, no, I lost my virginity to her. Now we're Facebook friends. Everybody has some connection on Facebook.
Were you stalking her though, or you know what I mean, stalking an ex, or how did that come about?
No, I'm saying everybody's like that's how you reach out to
reconnect
the former
with the old people.
Yeah, exactly, old
your
people.
old friends and stuff.
No, you're not on anything social media.
Somebody does that stuff, but I don't do face. I don't understand I'm at Starbucks on the corner of 57th and 7th.
Yeah,
in case anybody's around. You know.
Well, you're famous. You can't just put where you are eating a sweet roll.
But people do. That's why I don't get that. So
I don't have my location services on.
No,
you got to watch whether you can pin a tweet or whatever, and then people know where you're tweeting from. I don't need that jazz.
That's just coming up on my phone that your location is being sent out right now. I don't even understand how
you can turn that off. I'll show you how to turn that off.
Would you
trust me?
I'll show you.
I'll show you a lot of other things on your phone.
He goes, "Would you please?" Yeah. That seems to be a problem with Scott.
Yeah. You keep it.
Do you do any social media?
No.
That's the new cool, though. No social media. That's the new cool.
That's the new way. That's like dropping the ball before the end zone. That's another thing we talked about. I'm sorry, Scott.
I know that always is an irritating moment for those guys for the rest of their lives. But
right? Yeah, you hope so. You hope that they hit it. Or you hope that it doesn't count as if it counts as a touchdown. They're probably like, all right, I got away with one. It's like a guy who's out at home, but they call him safe. He just knows he beat the system.
Yeah.
But it's when they don't count it as a touchdown that they're probably really hurts.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of Quantum Leap. I gotta just say.
Thank you.
How many years ago is that? That's like late 80s?
Yes, it is. It's we started in '89, so it's a long time ago. 27 years ago.
What channel was it on?
NBC.
I thought it was on Comedy. Wasn't it on Comedy Central for a while?
No.
He thought it was a Comedy Central show.
No, they might have done a parody of it or something. I don't know.
No, I think
you don't remember Quantum Leap?
No, of course I do.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to watch it because it was too dirty. But I grew up to a Christian. I'm just making up shit.
That had to be a lot of
no, but for real, we weren't. My parents had 10 kids, but we weren't allowed to watch MASH because that was my parents heard that the MASH the movie was dirty, so we couldn't watch MASH the TV show.
Well, they cleaned it up for the TV.
No, of course, but my parents were like, "No, MASH is out."
They couldn't figure that out on their own that they're going to clean it up for the TV.
They couldn't figure out how their pee and their vajayjay work because I had 10 fucking kids.
Exactly. Father couldn't figure out how to put the condom on. He's walking around with this thing hanging off his nose.
Wait, what number are you? That means you're one of the first.
0.
I'm third. I'm third at 10.
That's why you can talk that way.
0. You missed Jimmy slamming me. A quick slam. What number are you? 0.
If you were one of the last kids out, you wouldn't think that way. You would be like, thank God he never put a condom on.
No, because at the end, yeah, exactly. And at the end, my parents didn't give a shit. They let the kids watch anything. They would leave and they would have keggers when my parents would go away for the weekend. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
So, anyway.
But Quantum Leap had to be a ball because every week you were playing a different character.
It was fun. It was like making little period movies every week, and I always had a brand new cast. It was challenging, but it was a lot of fun. We had, and it's still around.
Yeah,
and people love it, and people come up all the time and say, "I watched that with my dad." Or
wait, who was behind that? The people that made Friends? Is that right, or is that totally different?
No, Don Belisario actually.
And what else did he do after that?
JAG. NCIS.
Oh, he did all those.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's why he's got you in the new NCIS.
Magnum was his,
Oh, so he's like
he did
a big.
all right.
He's a big deal.
He did all right for himself.
He did. There he is, right there.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah,
he looks like he looks like fucking. He looks like the Iceman. He looks like Richard Kuklinski.
Oh my God, he does.
No, he does.
Oh my God, he does. Yeah,
he looks like awesome. Celine's husband.
Don't tell him that. He'll come and find you.
Why? That'd be a great compliment for a man. Yeah, someone told you like the Iceman. That's a fucking cool guy to look like. He was a mafia assassin.
See, that's. I mean, you put sunglasses.
He's Italian. What do you know?
Yeah, but it led to NCIS New Orleans, right?
He's not a part of this, but yeah. I mean, I joke when I got the job. I said, "How much?" I called him. I said, "What do I owe you?" But he's a good guy. He's been around. He's a legend
in the biz.
Yes, there aren't a lot of him. He's like one of the old dinosaurs, the kings of television. When those guys were.
He's like that Dick Wolf guy, Law and Order.
Exactly. Yeah,
Dick Wolf guy.
No, I sat behind him at a Knicks game one time when I was friends with my brother when he got his good tickets, and they said that's Dick Wolf.
When you were friends with your brother, is that what you just said?
Yeah, I got a lot of brothers, so
I know.
We mix
so it doesn't
them.
matter.
Yeah, one comes in, one comes out. They're like hookers, or not really, but you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you come from a big family, you could have a couple that you don't. Really
you're like, we're not talking, so this guy shows up.
It doesn't matter as much.
You got to make up. It's like I say in my third book: life is too short for petty grievances. You have to make up.
How many books do you have?
7.
Oh my God.
7. And books. The trivia book is what number?
What trivia book?
The trivia book you talked about earlier.
That doesn't help you get laid.
I made that up. That was
that's not a book.
No, that's a chapter from my book, Lying Publicly. Oh. Hey, who are you in Behind the Candelabra? I love that.
Who was I?
Yeah.
I played the choreographer in it.
Okay. It was such a good fucking film.
Yeah, I was like...
Do you remember Scott in the film?
No, I saw it when it first came out, and that was it. The only thing I remember from the film is how great Michael Douglas was. I remember Tom Papa, my friend. You know Tom Papa?
I know Tom really well. I was thinking about him today. I was wondering if he was in New York right now.
Why were you thinking about Tom Papa? I don't like that.
Because I was thinking about another movie I did, and he was in it. And
what?
Yeah.
I'm sick of Tom Papa. I've had enough of Tom Papa.
What other movie was he in?
The Informant.
That's right, with Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are the 2 movies he was in.
Oh, man. Why are you mad at Tom? What happened?
We all know Tom.
We're good friends with Tom.
I'm friends with him. So, but I know
Tom.
I didn't know.
I did a radio
like
show
Tom.
at his house. His radio show.
Here's why I don't like Tom. Because Tom has really good celebrity
one guy
friends.
not lying.
He has really good celebrity friends,
Yeah.
and they all like Tom. He's friends with Clint Eastwood, Rob Zombie. Tom makes me ill.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, Tom's just a very likable
Matt
guy.
Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Matt Damon was at the Comedy Cellar one night, and they're like, Matt Damon's over there. And then,
Yeah, no, we did a sketch together.
Yeah.
For
With
Tom's,
Tommy?
it was with Tom's radio show, Come to Papa, which I'm doing coming up soon. And Matt Damon did it, and Amy did it, and I did it, and a couple other people. That was it.
Why'd you throw yourself in with Amy and Matt Damon?
Because there was not another group of people to put ahead of me. So I could only come in third as opposed to 7th or 8th.
So
yeah, he's a nice guy. He's one of the nicest guys in the world. I've been to his house for a barbecue. And that's the only one I've ever been to.
Holy barbecue.
So that's why I pointed out.
Yeah.
I don't get invited to a lot of barbecues.
Tommy's a good guy.
He's sweet. He's the sweetest man alive.
You guys just pop this stuff up like this. I'm very impressed by that.
It's called the internet. You might want to take a look at that, Scott.
He's not on the internet.
That's where
I know.
Is that where that Facebook thing happens?
Yeah. What kind of phone? Do you at least have a smartphone, or you go flip?
No, it's I got that new phone that burned. That you
got the
on
Note?
fire. No, I got.
He has the phone. He's got the
a
iPhone.
regular phone. iPhone.
You went iPhone.
Yeah.
If it's
boy. What's that face?
Samsung S7.
Those are the ones that blow up on the plane, right?
And supposedly this one doesn't, but I really keep an eye on it every day.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
Wait, you
a
have a
good idea.
Samsung?
Oh my God, that's what happened in that dumpster. Someone threw their phone in the dumpster on Fifth Avenue.
That's what happened.
That makes sense.
They say it doesn't blow up, but I'm like, if the notes are blowing up, why wouldn't this one blow
Yeah,
up?
I would
So now
keep
when
an
I go
eye
to
on
sleep,
it.
I have like half an eye on my phone the whole night.
I wouldn't sleep on that phone.
Not good. But it takes wonderful pictures and videos, so I'm sticking with it.
So how long is your new show is on when? It's on 10 o'clock on CBS tomorrow night. Oh, it's season 3. Okay, you haven't just started. I don't watch regular TV. Obviously, I wouldn't have asked that question.
It's all right.
How many NCISs are there on the air?
3.
Oh my God. What are the cities?
Mothership, L.A., and us. Mothership is D.C. That's the original show with Harmon and company. And
how many years has that been?
They're starting their 14th season.
It's up to 14 years?
And they're going to do one more after this.
And it's super high rated still, right?
It's the #1 show on the planet.
It's amazing how they
Earth.
They have all these shows. They're all just kind of like cop shows or detective shows, and they change it just by making a new location, and it worked. What happened with Miami? Wasn't LL Cool J in Miami?
Was CSI. No, LL's on LA.
NCIS.
LA. Too many initials.
So I'm just a JO. I don't know what to do. I'm the real CS.
Do you have to know about criminal? Do you have to know all the things?
Yeah, did you do any ride-alongs or any of that stuff?
Not for this, no. Okay. I've done it before, but ride-alongs.
For what?
Just research on another thing I did years ago.
How was it?
In LA. Not great.
It's scary, right? The ride-alongs?
It's scary. It's eye-opening, I would say. But,
What'd you get to see?
A guy that got stabbed, and just an average night in Rampart, years ago. And I had a homeless guy, come up to the cop. I'm in a cop car. He's like, "I love your show, man." It's like I'm looking at the cop, and he's like, "Get away from the car." And I said, "It's okay."
Yeah, he's just complimenting.
He's a fan.
No, he actually meant the cops. He probably watches it every night.
That's his TV, right there.
I went on a ride along one time, and it really is. You said it is eye opening because you see like so much when you're what they deal with, and that's a fucking horrible.
You can see these guys. You can kind of, if you're looking at them, you can kind of see who's what. You know what I mean?
Can, right?
10 guys show up, and there's a guy that's been stabbed, and he's lying on the sidewalk, and they're talking about where they went and for dinner last night, and the guy's like, I'm kind of and you're like, oh, that guy probably. He's not the nicest guy. That guy's got he wears his heart on his sleeve. And you all of a sudden you size them all up, then you can do it in 15 minutes and know who's the hothead, who's the ladies' man, who's the
cops or the people that they're talking to. Yeah,
yeah, the cops.
Did you see?
They're just people. They're
cops are people.
They're working there. I don't know. It's a tough job.
Do you really fly home every weekend?
No, I live here.
LA?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
From where? From where? New Orleans?
Yeah, they film in New Orleans, and every weekend he flies home to see his wife. And
on corporate or direct flight?
No, regular.
Oh no,
regular flights.
You must get harassed all the time.
It's been that's my book. You know,
what
wonderful people I met on planes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No, just sitting in first class, and everybody walks by like, "Oh my God, that's that actor."
You got it.
Do you go on last? Do you get on the plane last? No. Okay, that's always a fun.
Because you like to rub it in their faces. Yeah, you're first class handsome actor.
I walk up and down the aisle, and then after everybody's settled down, then I go up to my seat.
Are you like me? If I sit in first class, what I'll do is I've had people in coach thrown off for attempting eye contact.
No, I don't.
I would try that. It's very satisfying.
One of my favorite plane stories is we got on and they said we're going to take off, but we just found out that our bathroom is broken in first class, so you're going to have to use the bathroom in the back, unless you just have to pee.
They said that?
Yeah, said it to everybody in first class. So I said okay. So we're like 2 hours into the flight, and I get up, and the flight attendant looks over and he says, "Number 1 or number 2?"
Wow.
In that loud. And so I'm like, number 1, I guess. He said, okay, go ahead.
I would have lied.
Wow.
I would have said number 1 and then left at 2.
Oh, yeah, I think people did that. But
as a gag.
Yeah.
As a prank.
Just like,
and make sure you leave a doozy.
It was an odd moment.
That is a weird moment for a grown-up to ask you. Yeah.
No. Go to the back of the plane.
Yeah, my dad was my mom told me a story. My parents flew together. It was a business trip for my dad. My dad was in first class. My mom was in coach. And instead of like being a nice guy and have my mom in first class,
right.
He just walked back to her. He goes, "What are they feeding you back?" And she still gave him another kid.
I was going to say
she's a dumb. You know what?
No, she's smart. Maybe that was punishment. That's not a gift. When you're 9 to give a 10.
If you're up to 10, that's not a gift anymore. That is a.
But I love sitting in first class. If I was a handsome actor, I swear to God, that would be the happiest moments of my life. Just watch people just going like, how, like, you got it so good, and oh my God,
Kevin, so handsome, Playgirl. 1995.
Oh my God, I wish that's right.
1990. Let's pull it up on the internet.
I don't think we need to pull that stuff up anymore.
Did you have to
show your thing?
Oh yeah, no.
Hold on with the sexy questions.
No.
Did you have to show your thing?
Show your thing.
Did you have to do the Burt Reynolds pose?
No.
You didn't have to go Burt Reynolds.
I didn't do any of that.
Were you on the cover?
No. Oh yeah.
Were you ever the most beautiful man in the world?
No.
You did Burt Reynolds cover pose right there.
All right, I'll give it up. Scott Bakula was an 11.5 back then.
You're better looking now. I think you're better looking now.
Thank you. I'll come back.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to hear back then.
Was what it is.
Was there any debate when they contacted you and they said, "We want you to do Playgirl"? Did you go like, "I don't know," or were you like, "Yeah, definitely"?
At the time, it was like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
let's do it.
And
were you single?
No.
And your wife had no problem?
No problem.
Are you still married to that woman?
Yes.
Oh. You got to think about it.
I was trying to think. Well, no, that was right in the time when I was going through. I would just finished going through a divorce, so I was trying to put that together.
Did you pack some extra into your briefs?
Yeah, of course.
What is it?
Wait, doesn't everybody?
No. Yeah, but I put it in the back.
Wait, is that Matt Damon? Wait, is that Matt Damon on Playgirl?
It looks like Matty. Look at that.
Yeah, but he's not naked.
He's a hot young heartthrob, but you don't know what is on the inside. Look at that.
Yeah, but everyone else has clothes on.
Look at the company I've been keeping.
But they all have their clothes on.
I'll shit my pants if Tom Papa pops up on Playgirl.
How come you weren't naked?
Why you got to do that to Tom?
They didn't do the guys naked?
You had a choice.
I don't think the celebrities ever went naked though.
Okay.
No, except for Bert.
But he was covering up.
He covered his penis, right?
What was it? Bearskin rug? Why do I know this? He was on a rug.
What? Yeah, you do know a lot about it.
Yeah, that's
you wore briefs. Oh yeah. I would have fucking popped the Cialis and nuded it up.
I don't even think that I think that is not a picture that I made. To be quite honest, that is a Photoshop picture.
It is. Yep, you could see the arm over the briefs. You're right. No, it is actually.
That's not me. I mean, that's me at the top, but that's not me at the bottom.
So you didn't have to pose like that?
No.
Gotcha.
In fact, I haven't seen that before.
Wow, you still have a hairy chest, or you wax?
No, I still got that, but it's different colors. But that's interesting. That's always interesting.
No, because you look good with
people do on the internet. You want to know why I'm not on the internet? There's a perfect example.
No, you look good with the gray hair. You got the Paul Newman thing kind of working.
I did that this morning. Just to mix it up
for the radio. You want to look good on the radio?
Yeah. Just add the gray.
I don't even know if we sold the show properly. NCIS, New Orleans,
Scott's
third
a great
season,
actor.
great actor. Obviously, you having fun doing the show, huh?
Yeah.
You like New Orleans?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. It's the weather from July until October is brutal.
So why do you got? Oh, I guess you got it for the TV season.
You got to start early. So that's we just kind of try and survive for those first 3 months.
Have you been to Bourbon Street?
Oh yeah.
Guy who asks awful questions in an interview.
I walked. My mom wanted to walk down there a year and a half ago, and I said on a Friday night, and I said, "Really,
Yeah."
Mom?" We'd been to Preservation Hall, and we were going to go across Bourbon Street to go to a restaurant to have dinner. She said, "Let's walk down the middle of Bourbon Street." Walk down the middle of Bourbon Street. It's Bourbon Street. It's insane. Get to the restaurant. She gets her little bourbon drink in front of her. A couple minutes go by, and she said, "That was really scary."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, Mom, it is."
Do you know what's odd,
it's
too?
freaky because people are just coming at
It's
you. They're
nuts.
just coming at you all the...
You ever do Mardi Gras down there? How crazy that gets?
I leave.
Yeah, it's
Because
crazy.
we have days off,
right?
So it gives me an opportunity to have 5 days, like a weekend and 3 more days.
We broadcasted down there 2 times, Jimmy, or 3?
I think at least 2. I've been down there for Mardi Gras.
I've never seen anything like it. It's unbelievable how crazy it gets.
You ever see people walking around barefoot there? Like once in a while, it's like, what are you on fucking Bourbon Street?
They're on meth. That's why they're barefoot.
So they sold their shoes.
Yeah. they have bigger problems than being barefoot.
Yeah, no, barefoot on...
Yeah. They're saying you got to go, Scott. It's a pleasure to meet you. They're saying.
Thanks.
You
Who's
got to
they?
wrap up. I guess you got a lot of press to
people
do.
doing this thing?
You still in touch with? Yeah, I know you did a show with Ray. We're friends with Ray Romano.
Yeah.
You still in touch with him?
Yeah, we talked.
He's a great guy, right?
He is a great guy. We
Very
had a
good
ball
guy.
doing his show.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
That was a really fun show. One of my favorite things I've done.
Right.
Working with him and Andre Brower. That was just awesome.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
All right, Scott.
Nobody watched, but it was a good show.
Is that what it was? People didn't watch it? It's hard to sell, because he's so known from being Ray Romano on the show. I guess to sometimes see people in a new role, people aren't ready for that. I don't know.
Yeah, but that was such a specific demographic, like men of a certain age. They're basically saying, don't watch if you're not.
Yeah.
It was a weird title, you know.
It was a weird place show for, TNT wasn't maybe the best match. They loved us. They hated to take us off, but,
How many seasons? You do 1 or 2?
It wasn't even it was 22 episodes spread over 2 years kind of thing. So it was a weird thing. It was a weird thing. And it was disappointing, but it was what we got to do was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's a great guy.
Got to be frustrating.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
NCIS New Orleans Season 3 premieres tomorrow night at 10 on CBS. Scott Bakula.
Thanks, guys.
Come back and see us.
I'd like to.
I think we're going to wrap up too, right?
Yep. Go to jimnorton.com. I got Toronto, Nyack, and then I shoot my special October 7th in Washington, D.C., and then I go to Reno, and then I hang myself. So come on out.
In Reno or after Reno?
Yes, on stage in Reno.
Is that on
that's nice.
Is that pay-per-view? Because I'll buy that.
Yeah, you got to go pay-per-view for that one. Kevin Brennan.
Kevin Brennan 666 on Twitter. Sorry, Scott.
That's all right. I'm
on Twitter. And then LOL Comedy Club San Antonio, October 20 through 23rd. And then first weekend in November, I'm at McGuire's on the tip of Long Island.
And the podcast,
Misery Loves Company podcast.
With Lenny Marcus. All right.
Yeah.
Scott Bakula, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow.